Look at my shine with the glow. This is my time with it though. This is my time to be way at the top. Me and my guys gon' pay out the block. I don't look like boss. Time's right, and I know the sea is walking in the limelight. Promise you gon' wanna watch like a sci-fi. My guys are high risers, high tide. Might drown if you come to my side. I pledge allegiance for lifetime. My squad connected like Wi-Fi. We grind and you see the highlights. This my life. It ain't a game now. Me and you, we ain't the same now. Lions coming out to play now. Opposition out the way now. Out of the way. You wasn't invited. Say you come to play. I dare you to try it. You don't wanna try me. Then step up to my team. Yeah, out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way. Game now, me and you, we ain't the same now. Lions coming out to play now. Opposition out the way now. Out of the way, you wasn't invited. Say you come to play. I dare you to try it. You don't wanna try me. Then step up to my team. Yeah, out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way.
The Snapdragon Pro Series is brought to you by Snapdragon Elite Gaming and Monster Energy.
Won't stop going till a player on top know it. Rooftop, penthouse suite. If you really want it, gotta own it. Fly through it, we was at the lowest. Blood, sweat, tears, the components. Riding all year, now's the moment. We are not friends, we are opponents. Yeah, I'm coming for mine. Yeah, I'm making a play, the game on the line. Yeah, I've been on the grind. Yeah, I jump in the spot, I made it my time. Yeah, look in the sky. Yeah, the stars align, no shade to shine. Can't stop it already. Emotional work and devotion. We put in this time. Look, you won't stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and we're back for the Snapdragon Pro Series Free Fire Open Finals. This day number 3, which means that we have 2 more days and 12 more rounds before we crown our top 12. Today, I'm Husky once more, and I'm joined by a Bento. You look great.
Yeah.
You look so well dressed.
Yeah, no.
I'm intimidated.
No.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling so excited today, Husky, because yeah, this is actually my first time studio casting, and to be alongside with you is been an honor.
Congratulations for making it to the studio, right?
Yeah.
We had this conversation behind the scenes where you were telling me that you started when the pandemic, when the lockdown it was initiated. So how does it feel like taking in all the atmosphere? Does the air feel fresh?
Yeah, the air feels good. And the setup was amazing. But right now we are going to the prize pool of the series, and you can see right now on the first place, they will be bringing back with that 3,000 Sing dollar.
That's, I know it's a very cliche thing to say, but man, that is a lot of cash.
Yeah.
But if we take a look down the list, all the teams will eventually walk away with a piece of the pie. Now the question is, how big of a piece will they take away by the end of the tournament? 2,000 Sing dollars for second place, all the way down to 100 Sing dollars for 13 to 18 place. So even if the teams bomb out and do not qualify for the next stage, there is still some consolation prize that they can take back home. And of course, if you are a contender, it's all about the top prize. It's all about being the best of the best.
Yes, being the best of the best is supposedly to be a part of their intention to join this tournament. But right now, we will be seeing the point system on the screen right now. The first place, which is who gets the Booyah, will having that 12 point, and going down until 10 place, we have 1 point. And the most important part is 1 kill, 1 point, which is this point also will be considered as important as the placement points.
Yeah, and I think you hit the nail on the head right there, Bento, because I think the kill points, it is very, very crucial, because a team can get a lot of placement points. Sure, that is guaranteed, but we have seen a lot of situations where there are teams who go and get multiple takedowns, and those kill points make up for it. But let's take a look at the map pool for day number 3. Now, just to remind everyone, the map pool has not changed, but the grouping has changed. So we do have Bermuda and Kalahari for the entire day. We started with Bermuda, followed with Kalahari, and we alternate until the end of the day number 3. But the groups will still be A versus B for the first 2 rounds, B versus C for round 3 and 4, and of course A versus C for the last 2 matches.
Yeah, we are so excited to see which team that will be dominating. But yesterday, we are not seeing any teams dominate the match. But we are hoping the same as today. And this is the new reshuffle team for Group A. On the first slot, we have AV Ligers, K9 Esports, Hard to Get, Anxiety, AKO Ultraman, and No Escape Revolt, which is, I can see that this is a death team.
This is the group of death, 100%. And yeah, yesterday there was no team that was completely crushing the competition. But remember, Anxiety made it to 100 points by the end of the day. And they are the only team right now sitting at 3 digits. We say that, but K9 Esports are only 4 points behind, 96 points in second place. So today, a lot of teams will break that 100 mark point. Let's take a look at Group B. The assignment will be Team Valhalla, EVA Continue, Who's Next, Kalasak Philippines, Legion Alpha, Black Angel, Maharlika, and of course GIX Project.
Yeah, we see that EVA Continue last night having their first Booyah on the last final match last night. It is so shocked because you know that EVA didn't do so well on the early stage, but they managed to get their first Booyah last night. And let's go to the other groups. This is the team that will be watching Husky, K9 Esport. Last night they interviewed Norman. We know that he is a good player, and I saw a clip that he's waiting someone behind on the edge of the hill and waiting for that guy to climb out with the grapple, and suddenly he just make that surprise attack and get those kills.
That was on the last round, right? Where K9 Esports lost 3 of their members and Norme held on until the bitter end. So the rest of the team are also super amazing, but of course we gotta pay some attention to Anxiety, because this guy, on day 1, they played in the shadows, but day 2 was where they really bust out the big guns. Again, the first team to make it to 100 points. Dyron, Chessman, Kanoho, Barba, and Toby have done a phenomenal job. Kanoho made a name for himself on day 1, being the golden arm. Just incredible grenade kills, but Chessman also stepped up yesterday. And of course, who can forget AKO Ultraman?
Yeah, this is our boy AKO Ultraman, AKO Lemon, IGL, the Axel, X-Roy, and also 2 Fast. We know that yesterday they also have their Booyah last night on the second game, on the first game, I guess. But yeah, we are hoping also they will be done a great job today. This is the overall standings for after 2 days of match. As you see, as Husky said just now, Anxiety with that 3-digit total point, 100 point, leading the pack, and K9 Esport just fall behind with 4 points, and it also followed by AKO Ultraman. Did you see that other teams that they still can compete for those top level of the scoreboard.
Absolutely. I think we now are seeing a division. If we look at the first place or anxiety all the way down to Warsick Philippines, coincidentally, the top 12 that will qualify at the end of the Open Finals are in contention, right? 100 points in first place, and for Warsick Philippines in 12th, the gatekeeper with 61 points. Afterwards, ORV Tyrants has only 42 points. This is kind of a minor gap that I think ORV Tyrants can easily close with one good game. But the question is, can they do so? Because so far, I think from 13th place to 18th, these teams are really the bunch that have been struggling for the first 2 days.
Yeah, we are also hoping that the underdog somehow will make through to climb back up onto these standings. But yep, for the anxiety, a team of anxiety, the K9 Esport, AK Ultraman, the top dog, we're also hoping that they will maintain the consistency and survive until the end of the match.
Yeah, and I want to bring out something quickly. You know, you mentioned about EVA Continue, right? They did get the booyah in the last round of yesterday. So our friends on the BM side, Ikuto, did ask, who do you think are the biggest threat? And surprisingly, you know, what EVA said was basically AKO Ultraman, Orange Esports, and AV Ligers. So I want to see if AV Ligers can pull out something different today, because the first 2 days has not been too kind. But if you guys have some thoughts on social media, we want to hear that. We want you to join the conversation using the hashtag Snapdragon Pro Series. You will stand a chance to be featured on the live broadcast, but most importantly, I think having being able to listen and see what other people say and what other people think about the competition is very important.
Yeah, for those are watching at the Twitch channel, don't forget to cast your vote on the prediction on the comment section below to predict who's gonna win the match on each round. So guys, do your job and predict who's gonna win the match.
Who's gonna win, Bento?
Who
Who is gonna win game one, right? Let's talk about just A and B.
Because it's so hard, Husky, because we know that the Group A is a team of death. You know, we have anxiety, we have AKO, we have also teams like No Escape, even though they are not doing so well, but still I will say that AKO Ultraman will having their way to the first victory of the first game.
All right, you heard it there, folks. AKO Ultraman is under the microscope for game number 1, and they are under the microscope of EVA Continue, which are also in the same group. So we get to see that unfold. And again, we have only 11 teams, because if I'm not mistaken, towards the end of yesterday, GX projects have been disqualified, unfortunately. So there's 4 less points on the map, but nonetheless, I think the rest of the teams will put up a great show. I'm super excited to check out if any drops have changed. Far as I'm concerned, EVA Continue has made some adjustments, spreading out their members to 3 different locations on the northern side.
But right now, we are seeing that the team currently disembarked from the plane and already dropped into their drop spot. And yep, we will be seeing a few teams right now will be encountered to each other. We can see that at the bullseye right now have 2 teams, WNX and also EVA Continue, which is right now they will having their first loot. They are looting first at their drop spot, and we can see there might be some action after this.
I mean, we say that, you know, EVA Continue, EVC, very spread out, but I want to quickly bring your attention to Legion, because look at these guys. They are so separated from one another. You have Lei on the southern side, Pan is all the way up top, and then you have Seikan Mickey on that bridge, but they are kind of intercepted, pincered by EVC and K9. And speaking about EVC, since McGrory has already made some contact with WNX, and knowing EVC, they would definitely want to take this fight off screen. Pipenda from the side of AV Ligers did get that first blood.
Yeah, we know, you can see that right now. AV Ligers having their first blood, and right now we are still waiting the team from EVC to get into the team of WNX. It seems like he will walk away, and yeah, but we know that there is WNX Yadope, the sniper user. I saw a few games of he playing sniper, and he is so accurate on his shot.
Yeah, he's a deadly man.
Yeah.
WNX, if you have your dope around, do not worry, he has your backs covered.
yeah.
I mean, we give them a lot of praise, but yesterday wasn't really the best evening, wasn't really the best day for WNX. They kind of slowed down a bit. You know, they were in first place for so long, they were finally overtaken. In fact, it was even this one round where WNX completely bombed out in the early stage. And of course, if you are WNX, you don't want that to repeat. definitely not in the hands of EVC, who are catching up.
Indeed. So, like right now, we with the team from Anxiety, Chessman, and also there will be no one nearby, but still they have their comfort looting session, and they will go all shopping in here.
I mean, Rhythm Village is a place that I think is there's a lot of cover for you to go for, there's a lot of resources. The only downside being that if you are caught in Rhythm Village, you have to kind of fight your way out, right? I don't think swimming is an option.
Yeah, right now, but we can see that right now the resources is well utilized by these teams, and yeah, we are hoping that they will still survive, but at the end, they need to make their way into the blue zone as fast as they can, because yeah, they are. We can see that their position right now is too far from the zone that shift currently, which is the second circle of the match. And right now we with the team from K9 Esports, Normain, with the shotgun on his back, still wondering to find where is their enemy.
I want to hear your impressions of the first 2 days that we have witnessed, right? We've witnessed 12 different rounds.
Yeah.
And teams that stand out to you thus far.
I'm seeing that team from Anxiety, of course, and yeah, K9 also is a deadly team because you know that they have that IQ where they don't need to go for the rush play, but they still manage to get a lot of kill numbers.
So we're talking about big brain energy.
Big brain game.
Big brain from K9. That's what I like to hear, my boys. So Danny was making fun of me yesterday. He's trying to get like K9 to issue a cease and desist or something. Like he doesn't want to talk about K9. I digress. I think K9 right now is still a top contender. There's a reason they're in second place. Obviously, they feel like a team that takes some time to ramp up, right? Just like day one, it took them 2 rounds to get their groove. And I want to see that change. I think K9, you know, if you continue this kind of slow ramp up style, you might suffer when we look at the top 12 later on.
Yeah.
I mean, I say that they're in second place, so you are not too worried. But AB Ligers is a team that I think we should a bit more worry about. The EVC, they say that, you know, AB Ligers is a big contender, but the numbers say otherwise. They are actually at the bottom if we don't look at GIX Project.
But they still have another 2 days to prove that they are worthy of something. But yep, we are hoping also, as I said earlier, we need to see that those underdog came back and try to flip the table and make themselves and climb themselves up to the to get those top standings. And right now we with the team from Valhalla, and right now they will facing the team from AXT Anxiety, and this is Mumuki try to shot from the back with that firefall. Wow, a nice damage, but still cannot take down Kanoho over there with that great and also good timing of glue wall, and it seems like Mumuki will be going. No!
Arian actually got a tag on the chessman, and that's the cover fire down from Anxiety. So we see Valhalla now rushing in. Toby was able to get a decent trade back onto Arian, and this is the response that we love to see from Anxiety. Barbara dropping the glue wall just in time, but Kanoho is behind that glue wall, and now he's going to peek out. They actually set up a distraction, and Valhalla kind of caught out in the open. This fight is getting really intense. Mumuki rushes forward, but it's actually Mellow's grenade that knocks Kanoho down. These glue walls actually protect Kanoho just for a little while, but Mumuki has finally found a second target, and I think Valhalla has found an entry into Anxiety's defense.
But right now we're still seeing that team from Valhalla will be having a hard time because they will be pushed by the team Anxiety, but somehow Team Valhalla need to make their way into the circle as fast as they can. We know that Mumuki just left with 2 glue wall on his back, and right now Chessman tried to push in with Barba. Oh no, but we can see that Chessman has been shot and has been taken down by Barba with that shot just now, Husky.
This is going to be a tough place for Anxiety to be in, right? The Toby it's not around, but that shot from Chessman, that is perfect. They bring Toby back up as Mumuki is going to try and take Barbara head on, and Mumuki actually wins that one. So Anxiety are running out of members, but again from downtown, it is Toby. It was Toby who changes the tide of the fight, and now Dookie is up on the table next, but unfortunately Anxiety is just a bit stronger in these fights, and they walk out with their lives.
Yeah, despite on their Anxiety just now, and they already took down Team Valhalla, and yeah, it's just too soon for them. But still, Anxiety need to make their way into the blue zone as fast as they can. 711 damage, and 2 man has been eliminated by this guy Toby. A great shot just now, and he, yeah, of course. Just now we are seeing the rotation of this player is really totally excellent, and he managed to took down 2 man just now. And yep, I think this guy really one of the key, and he also holding a deadly weapon, which is the double barrel shotgun, which deal 1 bullet 100 damage.
You know, look at Anxiety. They are so far away, and also the worst part of that entire exchange is, yeah, sure, right, you wipe out the entirety of Valhalla. That's 4 points.
Yep.
But they only got 2. Because 2 members of Valhalla perished to the blue zone.
Yeah.
So that is very unfortunate for Anxiety. They lost so much in the process, but now we turn our attention to K9. We see Blank actually tossing out the initial nade. Let's go, actually, guys. 2 from WNX doing such a great job. And this is catastrophe for K9. Blank needs to hold on to this territory, but it seems like Basic is already trying to rush him. K9 able to bring both Wusi and Pain back up, but it needs some time to get those health funds. And Blank is gonna go to the 2nd floor as the rest of WNX. They have this building completely surrounded.
Yeah, right now the team from WNX will planning their move.
AKO
But right now we
is here.
have KO is here. Will be in the 3rd party, and right now they need to do something, or else the team from AKO will slaying all of them right now. But the team, this is basic. They will make their move. They know that right now.
Oh,
they are
no,
another team that right now. Twinkle took down AKO Roy. 1 man has been down. Lemon Igel will take down 1 more. And I think that is 2 men from WNX has been taken down.
WNX is already out.
Oh,
It's
no.
hard to get, even snipe them from afar.
Oh,
but
my.
with all that being said, K9 has some time to recover the nade from Pain. That one is great. It actually tags onto Roy, but AKO should be able to bring him back up because he's too fast, constantly tossing nade. He still has 1 more, and this one is going to be good for a kill if Pain doesn't get up in time. And of course, too fast. It's too good on those grenades, and that means that AKO Ultraman now has the man advantage. They're going to rush onto the 2nd floor. Blank actually downs Lemon before putting up the glue wall. They should be able to secure something in return as Lemon has been eliminated. A 3 versus 3 on the 2nd floor, but Axel busts right through the defenses, takes down Normain as the rest of K9 scatter into the wild. They only have 1 room and a couple of glue walls separating them, and AKO Ultraman's grab, but it seems like it does not matter because Too Fast has found Wuxi, Too Fast has found Blank, and Too Fast finds a triple for a wipe on K9.
Yeah, it seems like my guy has took down your guy today and on the first match, but still we need to see either AKO Ultraman managed to survive until the final corner of the game, and right now AKO are down with three men, and the 3 teams, K9, Team Valhalla, and also WNX has been eliminated from this round.
This is the opening you want to see, right? So yesterday, so there is this ongoing gag that I'm a cursed prophet. Whichever team I say will win will not win. But yesterday I broke that curse. I say GM Remy will win, and they actually won.
Wow.
Right in round 2. So you say AKO Ultraman will win, and they are doing a good job. 6 kills so far.
Yep.
They did lose 1 guy, but they are at the top. And I think most of the big dogs have already been crippled, right? Barring Ace hard to get. They still have the full squad alive. But BA, they want some retribution against AV Ligers, who did take down 2 of their members early on. But it's going to be really hard for BA to get anything done, at least not from the place that they are in right now.
Yes, because right now they are tied into a corner that almost impossible for them to take any shot. But yeah, I'm seeing that they are being so defensive on the early stage of the game. But this is also a good strategy to survive and to take that placement point. But still, you know that these are the group A is a death team, the death group, which is each and every team that inside the group A they are all know each and every inch of this map, and they know how to survive until the last corner of the game. But yeah, if you keep on playing passively, you might somehow didn't get those points, or somehow, you might encounter to another team. Like we can see that right now, team from BA will confront team from AV Ligers.
BA having that man disadvantage, we're looking at, I believe, a 2 versus 3 at this point. But it seems like that is the only way through into the center of the circle, right? You gotta get through AV Ligers. It will not be an easy task, but on the other hand, AKO Ultraman finds another team that they want to take out, and that is actually hard to get. Though AV Ligers, they do have a decent view of where AKO Ultraman is, you know, their sister team, but they gotta also deal with BA and Psycho. Oh, takes that one in the chin. Not down just yet. Again, BA have to get through this line of defense by AV Ligers.
But right now, BA just exposed their spot just now, and we go. Anxiety has been eliminated. I'm not seeing what's happened, but right now the team from AKO tried to shut down, and Cheers right now doing a great job, trying to landing some damage, and I think X-Fix try to make his way, try to escape, and however they need to be careful because there is still another team. We can see the Ultraman, but right now we see the BFX took down AKO Cheers with that double barrel shotgun. A nice one landed in quadra kill by AKO too fast. Oh my god, I'm saying to you, this double barrel shotgun, even though you have just 2 rounds per shot, but it's still deadly.
It's the strongest close quarter combat weapon right now. I mean, I absolutely love it. I think, you know, we are way past the Vector Akimbo meta. Give me the shotgun. I would take that any day. But we saw, you know, just doing all of that effort, but at the end of the day, well, it was actually AKO Ultraman who stole that kill away. From an obscure angle. So, you know, thanks for the leash, guys. 3 points. We have, you know, hard to get against EVC fighting at this dam. Unfortunately, Shira has already been disposed of. So hard to get. See, they gotta decide right now. Do we want to leave this area? Because I think EVC are closing in on them. But at the same time, AKO Ultraman are in a really good spot.
Right now we are seeing the team from EVC will be going head-to-head with team from Hard to Get. Insane took down McRory just now, and right now with that, Spas took down one more. EVC Damon took down Insane, and however JZ will have that redemption, will give us good support, but we can see that 4 bits with that, another shot, but oh no, but we can see that 2 men has been taken down, and just now Toxic and 4-bit will, they actually win the match.
That's what we call value. 0 for 4.
0 for 4.
That's a value right there. It was a decent exchange, right? We see hard to get. You get one, we take one back. But at the end of the day, it was EVC was able to come out on top with 0 casualties. And the best part is they get to loot the crates, the dead bodies of hard to get those resources in. And hard to get is just another heartbreaking loss. They could not make it further. That could have been their fight. We say all that, and Legion so far has just been hiding in the shadows. But Legion will be the next point of contact with EVC. Meanwhile, on the other hand, AKO Ultraman has already made contact with their sister team AV Ligers, and Anubis somehow was able to skirt through that edge without taking a fatal shot in the face. Legion also shows up, and AKO Ultraman have 2 teams to deal with.
But right now we are seeing the team from AKO.
The landmine! Too fast blew himself up!
What is he doing by right now? Yeah, a good cover by Roy with that treatment gun. But did you see that the circle right now is in favor towards AKO Ultraman?
It is. They're right in the center. Well, not really in the center, but they are the only team with a building to work with, right? So they're going to utilize this as best as they can. But EVC, preoccupied by Legion. And we just see Lei getting absolutely mowed down. Daemon also incapacitated, but the rest of EVC once more coming into the rescue. But they're all tanking the blue zone though, so you got to make it fast. And indeed, they make it fast at the cost of 2 members. They wipe out the entirety of Legion.
But still, we can see EVC need to work on their movement towards the blue zone. But somehow, there are teams that will be waiting. Team from No Escape Revolt, they will be gatekeeping them. But still, AKO Ultraman will be having a good open shot. And Sontua has been taken down by XL. This is what we call the zone is currently on favor towards the Ultraman, and the team from the other teams outside currently will be fight each other to survive, and the Ultraman will be going for that massacre. One bad Roy take down Sanju, and whoa, no. We can see that Jim Quest will be going into the jiggle mob, and Roy has been taken down by Jim Quest. It seems like right now the only person left from No SK Revolt is just Jim Quest. What? No, I thought that will be a clutch just now.
The Blue Zone's gonna kill him! And it did! The Blue Zone took down AKO Ultraman. And we get the Booyah, the first ever Booyah of the day. And guess what? AV Ligers
without
participating in any of these final fights. This is what we call being strategic, being tactical. We do not need to fight any fights, and we can still get it. In fact, I believe this Booyah graphic is the other AKO. AKO Ultraman was in second place. It's AV Liger, so guys, do not fret. AV Ligers, if you're a supporter of them, I think EVC had something going yesterday during the closing interview. They say that AKO Ultraman is a team to watch out for. They say that Orange Esports is a team to watch out for. And they say that AV Ligers is a team to watch out for. And I think they got the prediction correct. AKO Ultraman came close though.
It's okay. It's still okay. We still have a lot of match today, but this is the real Booyah, which is from the AV Ligers, Anubis, Cheers, Pipanda, and also Psycho. They done a great job just now, but you can see that. Oh yeah, we can see that. Yeah, they are so happy. But yeah, they are doing not too well on the first 2 days, but today they are back.
Yeah, and they have a lot to thank, you know, for No Escape Revolt, for really making life hard for AKO Ultraman, right? AKO Ultraman were put in the best possible position, and while all of that chaos was happening, AV Ligers, they were just chilling. And they were like, you want to take each other? Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, fight. You know, grab their popcorn, grab a seat, just watch AKO Ultraman and No Escape Revolt just beat each other to death. And guess what? The Blue Zone came in clutch, and they say that, no, you deserve the win. So it's a free round one, kind of a free round one for AV Ligers, but I think the points will really say otherwise, right? I believe AKO Ultraman have a ton of points that's going to put them in the first place by the end of the round, and all of this made possible by our partners at Snapdragon Elite Gaming when winning matters. I think AV Ligers will be really happy with that round handed over to them. Of course, this is also enabled by Monster Energy, unleashing the beast within all of us as commentators and also the players. So do check them out at www.monsterenergy.com/gaming.
And for you guys who want to have an update about what is happening inside the Snapdragon Pro Series, don't forget to jump into the our Discord server, which is Snapdragon Pro Series, and you can see that the link below, and you guys will having those updates. But before we go for the break, we have some short replay for the first round. And guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be back just right after this.
The Snapdragon Pro Series is brought to you by Snapdragon Elite Gaming and Monster Energy.
Look at my shine with the glow. This is my time with it though. This is my time to be way at the top. Me and my guys gon' pay out the block. I don't look like boss. Time's right, and I know they see us walking in the limelight. Promise you gon' wanna watch like a sci-fi. My guys are high rises, high tide. My crown if you come to my side. I pledge allegiance for lifetime. My squad connected like Wi-Fi. We grinding, you see the highlights. This my life. It ain't a game now. Me and you, we ain't the same now. Lions coming out to play now. Opposition out the way now. Out of the way. You wasn't invited, say you couldn't play. I dare you to try it. You don't wanna try me, then step up to my team. Yeah, out of the way, yeah, out of the way, yeah, out of the way. Game now, me and you, we ain't the same now. Lions coming out to play now. Opposition out the way now. Out of the way, you wasn't invited. Say you come to play, I dare you to try it. You don't wanna try me, then step up to my team. Yeah, out of the way, yeah, out of the way, yeah, out of the way.
Welcome back to the Snapdragon Pro Series Free Fire Open Finals, day number 3. I'm Husky, and beside me is a Bento, very well dressed, very charming, very stunning guy. But what stunned me, aside from you and your looks, is AV Ligers getting the very first booyah in this competition, and also based off of the prophecy that we had yesterday, I think we're onto something, my friend.
Yeah, because as I said earlier, we need to see that those underdogs go back, climb up with their points today. But yep, we are hoping so. But we not just for AV Ligers, but still for another underdog.
Yep. Let's take a look at the round standing from game number 1, because I think we have a lot of numbers to dissect. Yes, AV Ligers got the booyah, but of course they did a pacifist run. Yep. So only 3 kills, well, not really pacifist, but close to being pacifist, right? Very conservative round. So only 15 points in total despite getting the win. AKO Ultraman a whopping 12 kills and second place. So they still get 21 points regardless. EVC doing a great job with 14. And of course we have No Escape Revolt with 10 in 4th place. Overall, I think this is a great start for AKO Ultraman in particular. And we gotta take a look at their stats and look at how AKO Ultraman got here. Because the entire round, this team has been winning all of their fights. They were choosing the right fights. We saw them going for the invade. They took down WNX and then they dispatched of K9. It was just a very controlled round from a team that we expected this kind of discipline from.
Yeah, we was right now. Let's go to the team stats, and we are seeing the team from AKO Ultraman dealing with 6,053 damage and 12 kill point. And the survival time, we know that they survive until the last corner of the match. But yeah, the damage has been landed towards their opponent. 6,000. A lot of damage has been made by them. You know that they have the circle, they have the buildings to just wait. Actually, if they're not too eager to go for that no escape rush, but yeah, they just have won that round.
Sometimes it happens, right? You know, like you're on a roll and you're like, we'll get more, I want more. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but I think for AKO Ultraman, it worked out in the end. Because look at this overall standing. 112 points in the first place currently, and overtaking Anxiety, who didn't have the best round, but they still ended up in second place, 105. K9 Esports breaching the 100-point mark. They made it to 100 sharp. EVC with 95 fourth, followed by Divine, who will be playing next. And so far in the top 4, I think it's kind of what we expected.
Yes, indeed. But right now, this is not the comfort zone for every team, which is, you can see that they just split with maximum 5 points behind or 6 points behind. They need to maintain their consistency on this next game that they will be playing right after this at map Kalahari.
Yeah. Let's take a quick peek at who's next Kalasar Philippines and hard to get. You see a similarity there? So they're beside each other, right? 6 and 7.
Yeah.
These two teams were the teams that had the best performance on day 1.
Yep.
That took a hit yesterday, and they are off to a rough start today.
Yeah, indeed. But also, the team from hard to get, I'm so excited on day 1, you know, they get 3 booyah.
Yes.
This is not a small number of booyah, but still, yeah, on the day 2, they being a bit sloppy, but yeah, we also want to see this team come back to this on today match.
What should they do though? What do you think is the biggest problem? Because I think so far they still haven't found their footing. You know, like 3 booyahs, it felt like was all they had. Like all they had, right? But we'll keep that conversation for a bit later, because we have our buddies on the Bastard side to bring you guys an interview with AV Ligers.
Alright.
You in my heart? No. sorry. It's very big.
Okay, Pipanda, I want to ask you, how does you feel about the first game?
Yeah.
You guys get a booyah. Did you guys expect that?
No.
Oh, ya
dia tak sangka
dia tak sangka yang dia booyah. Okay, it's okay. Pipanda, next question.
Yeah.
Alright, since you guys are currently in 17th place, did you guys believe that you guys can go for the top 12? You guys believe that you can go to top 12 to go to the final?
We will try our best to be on top 12.
Oh, dia buat yang terbaik
Yeah.
untuk mendapatkan
For
itu
comeback.
top 12.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, last question.
Yeah.
Okay, next game.
Mm-mm.
Next game. Are you guys try to get how you guys strategy for the next game to get a booyah again? For the
Strategi
next
dia
game.
untuk next game ni.
We're trying to play safe for the placement scores.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
And then try to get the booyah again.
Yeah, I saw you get the first kill for your team. That's good.
Just luck.
Alright. So I just want to say to you, good luck for the next game. Hopefully, you guys can go to top 12. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay,
Alright.
good luck. Okay. Wow.
Thank you very much to our buddies on the Barca side, Hajiat and Abiyek, for not only conducting the interview, but also translating for the audience on that side. But we were back to us, and I think the biggest takeaway is that I love players. I love all of these players because even though AV Ligers are in currently the last place, right, 17th, but they are still confident they can make it. And that's the spirit that we need. Right? They believe they can make it. Obviously, it was an unexpected win for everyone, including them. But in P Panda's word, they believe that they can make it and they'll do their best.
But the other things is, I'm so excited to see a girl, a woman that can compete alongside the men. This is what we say it. There's no longer gender. You are a guy. You are good. No. But nowadays we can see that AV Ligers with a girl inside, they can prove that they can have a booyah in this match.
Let me tell you that there's a lot of ladies in my life that can easily kick my backside in video games. The point is, I think that I just generally love to see people compete regardless of who they are and where they come from. Because at the end of the day, we are here for the competition, we are here for good games, and it is just amazing to see people putting their heart and soul, right? I can never do that. There's a reason why I'm on the desk, right? I did try to be good at video games, but evidently I'm not that good in playing. So watching other people play and talking about how amazing they are, I think it makes me happy. I bet it makes you happy.
Yep.
Now, next round, Kalahari. So before we go into Kalahari, I want to quickly ask, which one is your more preferred map? Are you a Bermuda guy or are you a Kalahari guy?
To be honest, my experience playing Free Fire, I always love Kalahari because one thing.
That's it. We are now best friends. Welcome to the Kalahari gang.
Yeah.
Only Kalahari gang are allowed to be on this table. No, I'm just kidding. So far, we all love that, man. Like me, Danily, Victor loves it. You love it. We are expanding the family. I want to hear your thoughts on that map before we go right in.
But yeah, well, I know that I have a thing that I like in Kalahari, which is the grapple. The grappling tools. That is the thing that, wow, that is no game. We have another games that also have the same mechanism, but this is what we call it. You know that Kalahari is all about the terrain.
Yes.
The terrain. The thing, the grappler is so freaking important to survive. From the lower ground, and you just can get into the higher ground easy. But yeah, you know, sometimes the circle is so cruel, it's shifting here and shifting there, and makes your life not so easy. But with that thing, you might somehow survive to climb up onto the terrain.
We actually saw a lot of creative ways to get up to high ground, high elevation. Aside from the grappling hook, we saw the shoulder boost yesterday. We saw just to run up the cliff, you know, the most traditional way to climb the mountain. If you guys have any other creative ways to get up the high elevations in Kalahari, I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Tell us what we missed out with the hashtag Snapdragon Pro Series. Again, you know, I don't want to be just us and the players. I want to be everyone. I want to be have all the people in the community of Free Fire join the conversation. And if you have any predictions, tell us below in the Twitch chat, who do you think is going to win the second round? I mean, my friend right here, Abento, said that OK Ultraman is going to win the first round. And even though AV Ligers got the booyah, trust me, I'm with you. I think AK Ultraman still won the round regardless. Since you made your predictions for round 1, I'm going to throw in mine for round 2.
Okay.
I believe in my boys K9. We'll see if that happens.
Yeah, that will be the redemption time for them. But right now, we are into the second round for the map Kalahari. And yep, the flight path, we can see that 50-50 nice split over there. And I can see that they will be easily get into the drop spot with no problems.
I expect Anxiety to drop somewhere near Refinery because that is their go-to zone. There was one round yesterday that they decided to go towards the area between Refinery and the Maze, and it seems like for this time they will drop at Refinery, but not directly at that structure, which again is an uncommon trait for them, an uncommon start. But they made it work yesterday. But this time they're immediately under fire from BA, and I want to see if Anxiety can get out of this.
And we can see that the team from AV Ligers will having their spot at the high loot tier place, which is at the Mammoth. And this is BA, Kayasi with that pen they will having their loot for their resources first. And yeah, as we know that on the early phase of the game, there are not much action will be seen.
This so starting with Kalahari is the bigger map.
Yep.
In fact, I think that when we look at Kalahari, you know, you mentioned about the grappling, the high elevation of the map, the terrain, and that is what makes this map so special, right? It tests your fundamental. It tests how you decide to make those rotations. It tests how you make those last-second decisions depending on the circle, because there's very little cover in this map. And when we look at a high loot tier area like Mammoth, there isn't much protection to work around, right? And thankfully for AV Ligers, you know, they can take it slow, they can gather resources, just ride off that momentum from game number 1, regardless of whether you think that they got lucky or not. For them themselves at least, that top 12, this seems a bit closer because of that win.
Yeah, I know, indeed, but yeah, still they need to maintain those kind of strategy, because you know that to be inside a group with a good team such as a team from Anxiety and also a team from K9, which is your boys, it is so hard to survive, you know, because they have that head-to-head experience, you know, landing those damage, and also yeah, 1v3 is no problem for them.
No problem. we saw how to go for a lot of those clutches, right?
Yeah.
At least on day 1, you know, play with a man or 2 men down and somehow still win. We actually had a lot of good highlight plays. I mean, my personal favorite so far was from day 2. AKO Ultraman Too Fast. I don't know if you saw that.
Yep.
The 1 grenade 4 kill team wipe.
Yeah, I saw it.
Kalahari. That one was fantastic. I think it made the highlight reel. I would be devastated if it was not in the highlights, and that was the best. We'll see if they can do it again. I think, you know, regardless of the result, people will remember Too Fast for that one nade, right? The golden 3-pointer.
Yeah, that Kobe Bryant throw just now. I totally. But I saw that that match on BM cast, but it seems like Ikuto makes some prediction on that. But just right after the glue wall fall down, the grenades come in and wiped out the whole squad. It's so amazing.
I love it. So earlier on we talked a bit about the guns, right? I say I love the double barrel shotgun, way better than the Vector Kimbo. You know, the shift in CQC. But what I feel like really elevates Free Fire right now, the utilities, not the glue walls. I think the grenades are the best thing that has ever happened.
Indeed.
Because I think it really gives you a lot of tactical approaches, right? You're not just running into walls, trying to break them down. Now you can flush people out with the ice grenade, with the frag grenade. That is how we get all these great highlight reels, right? The golden arm of Kanoho from Anxiety. That is one of the few superstars that we have. I don't think Too Fast overshadow him. I think they both have their own pros when it comes to handling grenades. And I love to see more teams do that.
Yeah, but this is my suggestion. But we just focus on right now on normal tournament. We just focus on the top killers. But why we are not focusing on the top fragger? This is also one of the they create that special kill moment with that frag grenade. No.
Yeah. Okay, pop quiz. Who right now has the highest frag grenade kills?
Oh yeah.
Out of the first 2 days.
I'm not sure, but
okay,
I think from the K9, of course.
No, actually no.
No.
If my memory serves me, if my mathematics is correct, because I'm not that good in math, it's Kanoho for Anxiety.
Wow, Anxiety.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, I mean, Jim Quest has already found one Twinkle. Oh, a rough start for WNX once more. It seems like Who's Next, Kalasar Philippines have not recovered from that downward spiral that they experienced in day 2, and Sun Tua finds himself. Let's go. That's 2 down for WNX. Miss Sendry is also knocked right behind that glue wall. You don't just go for a great snipe with the high caliber rifle. The piercing round, always a big threat to the glue wall. But WNX at the end of the day is only left with 1. Yedo has a time turner. He's going to use that dome and a couple of glue walls to get out. But it doesn't matter. Again, no escape revolt. They lose 1, they take 4.
Yep, well, yes, we are seeing that no escape make their escape just now by taking eliminate team from Husnet Kalasak, and right now they are already collecting 3 points, 3 kill points right now, and right now we just left with 10 squad and 366 damage and 1 headshot. Wow.
Ooh, this is rough for WNX. And we just discussed on that.
Yeah.
If they can recover, right? Downward spiral from day 2 onwards. 6th and 7th place, beside hard to get. This is gonna bump them down even further.
Yeah.
And I'm a bit worried, like we look at WNX, they have amazing players. I think Let's Go is incredible. But suddenly something has happened, between day 1 and 2. Teams are adapting. WNX making calls, not winning those CQCs, which I think is very uncharacteristic.
Yeah, different day, different spirit, and this is the time that the underdog will bite all those top dogs. And this is AKO Ultraman. We are seeing that they are trying to snipe someone over there. But yeah, they are currently a team that doing a great job on the 3rd day, and it seems like a good start for them. Then, but still, it is too early to see that because everything can happen. This is Kalahari. You never know when is the time that you will be shot on your head.
Speaking of Kalahari, so Danley coined a new term yesterday.
Yeah.
It's basically called getting Kalahari ED, which means that you can have a great run in Bermuda,
Okay.
and then come to Kalahari and you get a first 5-minute blow up. You just completely get destroyed.
Okay.
The first thing get knocked out. You get Kalahari, right? Because this change of map catches you off guard. Just like how Momuki caught Too Fast off guard. I mean, AKO Ultraman, amazing round 1, but they did lose Lemon early on, and it seems like they might lose Too Fast. That could really be a reality because we see that glue wall Too Fast somehow able to hide behind that AKO Ultraman, desperately trying to save Private Too Fast. And so far, they have done a good job, but Momuki has eyes on them with the sniper rifle. So we'll see how AKO Ultraman gets out of this.
But looking at the small maps up there with the bird eye view, we see that there are 4 teams currently at the same spot. This is so intense because for the side of AKO, they need to make their escape right now because they are on the disadvantage because they are on the lower ground right now, Husky. This is so danger for them, and yeah, as I said, they need to make their escape as fast as they can, or they will lose everything.
Mello with a very ambitious nade. Actually didn't land, but it did force AKO to move into the hands of Legion. Axel is like, guys, we can't run back, but we gotta do something, right? You either deal with Valhalla or you deal with Legion, and it seems like the call right now is to fall right back, find a building, grapple into it, and make sure that you find some place to take solid. So 2 members of AKO Ultraman have made it to a cover, but the other 2, Too Fast and Lemon, they're trapped out in the open. And this is going to be really tough because Legion is right beside them and AKO Ultraman are just bolting for their lives. And they actually make it through. Lemon, doesn't go down. Actually gets tagged by Seika on the way in. Too Fast also gets down. But thankfully, they have cover.
Yeah.
They can be brought back up.
Because you know that he made just right in time into that building, and yep, they still have chance. And the treatment gun used by Roy try to make the healing process a bit faster than usual. Then this is Seika still with that VSS try to waiting for some prey to be sniped. And right now, they are in a good position, but I want to ask you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
The best SMG throughout this tournament.
Oh man, I heard you talking about it, but I wasn't paying attention. I have no idea.
MP40. Yeah, the fastest fire rate with I think about 90 firing rate, and yeah, that is deadly. We can see that from on the firing rate, if double barrel meeting the MP40, for sure for firing rate, MP40 will exactly win. But for the damage, we still with that double barrel.
We'll go double
shotgun.
barrel any
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
right? If I can kill you in one shot, why not? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wait for you to unload a whole magazine. Now it's just
One shot, one kill.
one shot, one kill. Well, actually two shots, right? The first shot downs you.
Okay.
Which I think it's a lame joke. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But right now, the team from Anxiety try to make their way into the blue zone. And one man has been taken. Kanoho has been taken down just now. But still, they need to do oh no. Wow. Blank just took down Toby with that MP5.
Yeah, Wuxi, they actually lost Wuxi in the process. I'm not really sure if it was because of EVC. I know that K9 did engage with EVC early on, but for Anxiety, they're going for the run. Unfortunately, they have to go through K9. Thanks to the circle, not just being so menacing, right? They are trapped at the edge. So it's K9 or nothing at all. I mean, hard to get up against BA.
Yeah, but right now we are seeing the team from K9 is down to 3-person. We can see the Woozy has been taken down. Anxiety with also a one-man down. They need to strategize their move, because right now we are seeing that the circle is shifting towards the open space, and we can see a good shot just now by Mickey just now, and we can see that hard to get Batman also has been taken down by Sanctus.
Sure, so AV Ligers actually got the shot onto Chessman, Chessman. That is incredible. So AV Ligers is lurking somewhere in the shadows, but we just didn't see him just yet. Them just yet. Well, now we do, right in front of Anxiety. I mean, Pan, he is so far away from home. No one's going to rescue him. I think the blue zone is closing in as well. The Legion sacrifices him. AKO, Ultraman somehow not only made it to safety, but was able to go for that reset. On the other end, we have Momoki going for the fight against Legion. It's a 3 versus 3, but Dookie got knocked down by the play zone. And I think he's too far away from his team to get him back up. And Dookie actually got picked up by Too Fast.
Well, we can see that a good shot landed by using that Parafoul. And yeah, this is a strategy. To be on the highest point of the map will give you a clear shot. But right now, wait until this person Lei already ran out for his glue wall. This will causing him a lot of trouble.
Oh, we get a command post circle as always. BA making that run. They do have a vehicle to navigate, but unfortunately in command post, the vehicle is slightly less effective, right? So many structures around. You have to be a damn good driver to drive around this area. I personally would not recommend it, not with a sports car at least. So BA kind of abandoning that idea. They did find some cover down in command post, but you can see the circle going a bit towards the southern side. So I think it does favor BA a bit. We have 3 teams stacked there.
Well, just now I saw someone from Hard to Get has been taken down. Then this is RV. Slumber will be waiting, and because he know that someone behind that glue wall will be going to be Shira from Hard to Get. Shira he need to strategize his move. He need to do something. But right now the team from RV.
Oh, Shira is in.
Oh yeah, Shira is in. He made his way. But right now 3v1 situation. But Shira still jiggling. There the money done jiggle. But still he make his through. He make it through, and he make his escape. But still the team from No Escape will be chasing him down. And yep, he still survived. And no. And Hard to Get will be eliminated and be placed on this 10th place.
Oh, that's rough. The first 2 teams to get knocked out are exactly the 2 teams you don't want to get knocked out. As Roy steps on a trip mine there. Unfortunate. Sometimes it do happen, right? Better than Too Fast. He stepped on his own trip mine. So this is a bit more forgivable. They bring him back up, but AKO, Exo, let's know that Seika is out there. Turns the corner and still gets knocked. I mean, Exo is just better in this case. You can't argue with that. AKO Ultraman getting a free kill, and they bolt right out of there into the safe zone. Mickey playing by the watchtower. It does give himself some vantage point, but unfortunately, I think AKO Ultraman knows where he is.
But right now we still have 9 squad and 20 player and 19 player. Legion Alpha has been taken down. AKO XL make it. Wow. A nice sniper over there with 2017 damage and with 4 elimination point. Wow, this guy is really something, Husky.
I told you, Bento. I told you that you give him a sniper, he's gonna do work.
Yeah.
He has 4 kills so far, and we saw that incredible snipe. Close quarter combat, long range combat. I mean, Exile has it all covered. Roy picks up Avion at the same time. Anxiety, they all fall to AV Ligers.
The AV Ligers is back, guys. I would say that if they keep on doing with this consistency, they might somehow will survive until the last circle.
Oh, Jim Quest, let's go for a rush, and everyone no one likes no escape revolt. Right? Multiple teams shooting.
Oh!
And AV Ligers from they just have to do it. 7 kills so far, and guess what? 4 more teams left. 2 of them are from the AKO clan, AV Ligers and AKO Ultraman. I mean, K9 is in a picture as well, but AV Ligers actually have control of the circle.
Yep, we can see that. And right now, they are just nearby the second by K9 paid! And K9 has been taken by that. Cheers, mate, with that shot just now. And this is Psycho with dealing 651 damage. Is still not too high, but yeah, he managed to eliminate 3 mans right here. And we can see that 4 bits will be shot by. And we can see that Eva continue will be the next team that will be eliminated.
And we get the El Clasico, AV Ligers against AKO
Whoa!
Ultraman for the final circle. P-Panda just get picked out the blue zone. Or they're going to outrun it just now. AKO Ultraman actually have a cover to work with. They have a full house to hide behind. I love this. So the first round, AV Ligers got the win because of the blue zone. But this time, it is a frontal fight. AV Ligers wants to prove that they don't need luck. They have the skill. They have what it takes to beat AKO Ultraman. Anubis skirting around the corner too fast. Goes to the pick, but the swing doesn't work out. And AV Ligers sweep right through. Extra falls. And for another round, AV Ligers prove that they are the better team today.
The underdog slaying the top dog. This is what we call... This is not luck, man. This is totally... They deserve the booyah on the second match.
Doubters be damned. First round, you look at AV Ligers, yeah, whatever, right? We plague, we cowards, we free booyah, scrape that. Game 2, they fight AKO Ultraman head on. And remember, AKO Ultraman in 2 games in a row were constantly bulldozing everyone, but they fall in the hands of AV Liger. This is a good redemption tale, at least a beginning of a good redemption story. You know, the first few times they met, AKO Ultraman completely eviscerated AV Ligers, but not anymore. AV Ligers, they had a good breakfast. They're coming in hot.
Yeah. It seems like the Tiger is all bite today, and yup, I'm so shocked because at first I just AKO Ultraman versus AV Ligers. Nah, this is totally 60-40 on paper, but. No, they proved me wrong, and once again, congratulations, AV Ligers, for having your second booyah of the day.
I mean, if I pit the team in the first place against the team in the last place, and I say that AV Ligers would win, you would say that I'm crazy.
Yeah.
But apparently we are all crazy because AV Ligers just won. And we kicked off this day saying that you said that you want to see the underdogs rise up. EVC said that AV Ligers is a team to watch out for. You see the connection?
Yeah.
We are onto something. AV Ligers have 2 rounds in a row. And I'm excited to see if they can keep up this performance later on. They have 2 more rounds for day 3. But if anything, I think AV Ligers has did an amazing job. Just like our amazing partners who have been here with us, not just for Free Fire, but for other titles, Snapdragon Elite Gaming, when winning matters. And let me tell you, my friend, AV Ligers, they listen. They see our partners, they're like, yeah, winning does matter. And I think it means a lot to P-Panda and the rest. Also, this was made possible by Monster Energy, unleashing the beast within every one of us. Check them out at www.monsterenergy.com/gaming.
Yeah, next we still have we can see that still have the Discord channel to be share with you, and if you guys want to have the update of every activities by Snapdragon Pro Series, you guys can join into our Discord channel, discord.gg/Snapdragon Pro Series.
Yeah. A lot of interesting thing going on, right? Even if, not just Free Fire, we have a lot of other titles in that Discord. We are in that Discord.
Yep.
So if you guys want to interact, we are always going to be there. But AV Ligers, I think they deserve a break. They deserve a couple minutes of breather to celebrate, to take it all in, right? We talk about them taking their momentum forward, and they're doing so. Let's see if they can preserve that after this break.
The Snapdragon Pro Series is brought to you by Snapdragon Elite Gaming and Monster Energy.
on the mission, snap any minute, casually when it stop tripping on me, stop dissing on me. Yeah, I got a dream, can't take it from me. My bias learning, now I'm always learning. Tell me where to go, man, I'm on a journey. Yeah, I can't explain it. I get excited, keep it 300, King Leonidas. Strap in, cause it's gonna be a long ride. Working on me every single day and night. There comes a time when your worlds will collide. If it's holding you back, push it right to the side. Ain't got no time for no fear. I work too hard to get here. Ain't got no time for no fear. I work too hard to get here. I don't got the time, put me in, coach. I've been going hard, time to let it show. Everything raw, give it to me now. Let me have the spot, man, it's going down. Gotta get it here, I don't wanna wait. Take what I want, then I go train. Gotta get a win, I won't lose the game. This is my year, I ain't gonna break. Strap in, cause it's gonna be a long ride. Working on me every single day and night. There comes a time when your worlds will collide. If it's holding you back, push it right to the side.
Another level, I will never settle. Mind over matter, get the gold medal. On another level, I will never settle. Mind over matter, get the gold medal.
Ain't got no time for no fear. I work too hard to get here. Ain't got no time for no fear. I work too hard to get here.
On another level, I will never settle. Mind over matter, get the gold medal. On another level, I will never settle. Mind over matter, get the gold medal. On another level, I will never settle. Mind over matter, get the gold medal. On another level, I will never settle. Mind over matter, get the gold medal.
Ain't got no time for no fear. I work too hard to get here. Ain't got no time for no fear. I work too hard to get here. Ain't got no time for no fear. I work too hard to get here. Ain't got no time for no fear. I work too hard to get here.
Welcome back for more Snapdragon Pro Series Free Fire Open Finals. This is day number 3. I'm Husky alongside Abento. We're gonna send Group A for a short break and bring in Group C for the next 2 rounds. So it's gonna be B versus C. But man, we got off to a great start. AV Ligers with 2 booyahs.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see that AV Ligers doing a great job, even though they are not doing so well on the first and the second day. But still, they proved to us they are worth of something today, Husky.
Oh, I think they are. They definitely done so, right? If anyone watching still doubts AV Ligers,
Nah, don't do that.
what? Just watch the first 2 rounds, right? Like your eyes, just get a reality check. But of course, with that aside, we gotta take a look at the round standings from round number 2, and I guarantee you, AV Ligers will be at the top.
Oh!
Okay, it's AQ Ultraman. They always find a way to steal the spotlight, but of course, you know it's AQ Ultraman. Wait, they got the booyah? Isn't that it's a graphical? It's a graphical. I got scared for a while. So AV Ligers, actually they are the ones who got the booyah. So don't be confused. I know AQ Ultraman fans, just calm down. You know, they did pretty well, but I think AV Ligers, they deserve the credit. You know, 23 points in first place. AQ Ultraman in second.
You can see that, as I said on early before we start, kill point does agree. You know that is a crucial point for each team. You know, if you can't manage to secure your the placement point, you need to have that, at least that kill point to support, to make sure that you will still on the spot, which is on the top of the list.
Yeah, and we did see some examples, right? For example, No Escape Revolt. You they have 5 placement points, but they got 4 kills. So they tie themselves with Eva Continue. The same can be said for BA, Black Angel Maharlika. They have 6 placement points, but they got 4 kills. So they actually overtook K9 Esports. It's just a small number differential, but it did show us what these skills can do, and it's something that we do emphasize a lot when it comes to competitive Free Fire. If you like us this time though, they did not get overtaken in terms of kills, and that is why they're sitting at a comfortable 23 points. It doesn't put them in 12th place yet, but it does get them very close.
But still, I want to ask you, what is happening with that past 2 days top dog? Anxiety, K9, what are their problem actually? What are your thoughts?
Oh, I think Anxiety and K9 can be left off the hook. I want to say, hard to get, and who's that Kalasak? That is the ones that we want to look at. But for now, we gotta again put AV Ligers in the spotlight. 11 kills, 4,594 total damage dealt in that round number 2. I think fantastic performance as expected. And let's see where they stand in the overall standings. AV Ligers shoot up all the way to 14th spot, and they are within arm's reach of that top 12.
Yeah, just a bit more, because you can see that with 4-6 PH, just 61 points, they still need about 5 points to catch up and to get back and to secure themselves into the top 12 place. But still, we are seeing AKO Ultraman on the top of the list with 129 points and 1 booyah. But yeah, a good kill point. And so we can see that placement point and also kill point is, well, we can see that it's even, but still on the second slot, on the second place, we have Anxiety with 112, followed by K9 Esport with 112 and 109 points. I'm so sorry. And followed by number 4, Eva Continue. Wow, Eva Continue already make with 3 digits. Wow, it's so impressive.
I mean, who's next? Kalasar Philippines somehow making it to 5th, right? We see a very slow. They were actually the second team to get eliminated just now, but they still got 90 points. They're tied with Divine. Difference being that Divine have not played a single game yet. They're gonna come in next. So we sent AKO Ultraman, we sent K9, Anxiety. These guys can take a break. We're gonna have them back later on for match 5 and 6. And right now, we gotta introduce the Group C in the for the next 2 rounds. This is where we see Divine. This is where we see GM Remy, Orange Esports. These guys are gonna come in, and despite AV Ligers catching up to Warsick Philippines, AV Ligers only have 2 more rounds. Warsick has 4.
Yeah.
So if there's any chance for them to widen the gap to make sure that they remain in top 12, it's gonna start right now.
But still, if we look back on the past 2 days, you can see the trend that which is a team from K9. They done not so well on the early rounds, but they will come back exactly on the before we end our show.
Yeah, absolutely. But now we have an interview again with AV Ligers. We're gonna toss it over to Hajiat and Abiyak to conduct this. Take it away.
How do you feel about 2 booyahs 2 days, and then you from 17 now already go up to 14 and 6 points behind team who in the 12th place. So what do you feel now?
I'm very happy
Very happy. Wow, very happy.
and nervous.
Nervous, okay.
Nervous,
please,
huh? Nervous.
please
Like
don't
me.
know. Please
Like
don't
me.
nervous. Please don't nervous, okay, Pipanda. You
I'm
have
nervous also.
another 2 more games after this, alright? So you will be rest now, and then you will continue to another 2 games, okay? Alright. So the next question for you, okay? For the next game, for the next 2 game, you guys, what do you guys, what strategy that you guys want to use for the next 2 game? When you face another team, different team in the Group C.
Group C. Yeah.
We'll try to play safe again for more placement scores. Hopefully we get another booyah.
Wow. Dream.
Wow. So the last question. When Anubis hold the M79, that time you guys feel that you guys are confident to get a booyah that time, or you guys feel like still nervous or at that moment?
Yeah.
I'm very confident for Anubis using his M79.
yeah, I think because the M79 that give you guys more firepower to get a booyah in the second game. So congratulations to AV Legends. I hope you guys can continue to do the keep your momentum for the next 2 games. Alright, so good luck.
Good luck for next
Thank
round.
you.
Side.
Play safe.
Yeah.
That is the name of the game for AV Ligers. After they come back from the break, again, they deserve some rest. They'll play against Group C in the last 2 rounds. They say play safe, but I don't think Game 2 was the case. Nonetheless, we're going to save that topic for later on. Now, Group C is going to join the fray. And yesterday, we labeled Group C as the most balanced group. I mean, then it came to that conclusion. And I want to hear your thoughts on that. What do you think of Group C?
I'm not seeing that is what we call it balanced, but still, we didn't know how they will perform today. Like we say that AV Ligers will be facing the death team, the death group, but still they are doing so great.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, let's reintroduce Group B once more. Team Valhalla, Eva Continue, Who's Next, Kalasak, Philippines, Legion Alpha, Black Angel, Maharlika, and GRX Projects. And for those who are not aware, GRX Project is no longer in the competition, so we'll be playing with 11 teams as always. But here we have it, Group C. They're going to come in, GM Remy, Ono Romeo, Orange Esports, Warsec Philippines, Divine, ORV Tyrants.
Yeah, I know the fact that GM Remy and also Ono Romeo managed to get their booyah last night, and we're also hoping that they will be maintaining those consistency. But still, they need to watch out for the team from Group B because they already warmed up just now, but they need to catch up a bit. But still, we want to see some fights, and I just can't wait I just can't wait no more, Husky.
So off the broadcast, we were talking a bit about the Group C, right? But we're gonna bring us to that in a bit because right now we gotta look at Who's Next, Kalasak Philippines, and I know that we've been featuring this team very frequently, but I think the well is running a bit dry because they are kind of falling behind, right? And in terms of the standings, sure they're in top 5, but the performance is a bit worrying for Who's Next, Kalasak Philippines, and I hope that they get to turn it around. And I think hope is all we got right now. These players gotta step up their game. We've seen them play at their best, but it feels like right now we're seeing them having a cold streak.
Are we seeing that they already safe? They just play for the sake of the top 12 spot.
Yeah, but prize pool. There's prize pool involved. That's 3,000 Sing dollars at first place. Like, you can't tell me that I'm gonna just go for I'm gonna go for the bare minimum. No, come on, let's go. Of course, there's still 2 more rounds for them today, and there's 4 more rounds for them tomorrow. So there's plenty of chance for them to make first place, but the gap is widening. So they gotta be really careful if you're on the side of WNX, which I think that we did see Hawkeye play game day 1, but yesterday and today so far it's been Twinkle. And I'm not sure if that shift in dynamic was the one that is costing them. But we'll find out later on. Eva continues to be under that limelight. Toxic Forbits, Daewon, McGrory. Nothing much needs to be said. The 4th team to break through that 3-digit point.
Yeah, it seems like from looking on their what we call it appearance, it seems like they are the adult guy in this match. In this competition. Yeah, it seems like we have more wisdom than the guts. So
it could be.
It could be, because but still we need to see them doing well because they are already doing a great job to survive until the 3rd day. But we hope that they will keep on the momentum, and we know that the fact is Toxic is also a good player.
And of course, we cannot forget about GM Remy, who busted out the big guns yesterday. V2, Furra, Aguila, Ramiel, Unknown. These guys, I don't think they need much introduction. Again, for me personally, Ramiel is the superstar of the team. Previously from VPH Velocity, when they were playing in MCP Major, Ramiel just came in and debuted one of the best season for himself. One of the most prominent snipers that we have ever seen coming in for the Philippine team. I would say this guy is a young prodigy. This is why GM Remy has found the success that they have today. And of course, he has his line of cast, right? His teammates, all of them were able to step up to the plate. So yesterday was a good benchmark for us to see how good GM Remy is. And I'm excited to see if they can carry that forward later on.
So for Ramiel, my message to you, keep on sniping, stay sharp, and stay survive throughout this game. But yeah, I'm so excited, but still, some advice for this team that currently playing after this, just watch out. Because you know that Group B already have their warm-up. You need to get warm faster, and yeah, don't lose your grip, because you never know, because they're just the 3 teams that we will be, we call it the highlight teams, but we need to see, they need to be careful also with other teams. We saw that a lot of the what we call it, the underdog raising up their gameplay today. But yep, let's go to the sponsor. I think the sponsor. Yep.
Social media.
Social media. I'm so
them
sorry.
To join the conversation. don't forget, you know, like I'm a party guy, so I love people when they are in the same room as me. So again, use the hashtag Snapdragon Pro Series and stand a chance to be featured on the broadcast. The more the merrier. I think that's the best way to describe it. But at the same time, if you guys have your own predictions, drop it down in Twitch chat and tell us which team that you think is going to take the cake for the next 2 rounds, because we want to hear your thoughts, right? I want to see if my prediction tallies with yours. So far, my prediction has only been correct for 1 round.
Yep.
And if you can get more than 1 prediction correct, you've already bested me. You're already better than I am. Now, I quickly want to segue to a team that I think we did talk about off broadcast as we get ready for Bermuda. Divine. Right, we talk a bit about the players in there. Newbie, you know, we talk about him. Mr. D, I think, is the star of the show.
Yeah, I know him very well, because yeah, he do a lot of training. You know, when he stream, he plays solo a lot, solo versus squad with 2 snipers on his hand. Who plays like that?
Apparently him.
Yeah, apparently him.
Apparently him.
Yeah. And right now on the map, and the team already disembarked from the plane, and we can see the flight path of a nice 50-50 split, and the high tier loots will be at the Mars Electric.
So what are we looking for in Divine, right? Since we're on the topic, you're telling me this crazy training regime by Mr. D, you know, 1-man army, and instead of any guns, he goes for the sniper rifle. How is that going to translate into, you know, this kind of battle royale squad mode when you're up against other pro teams?
Yeah, even though he keeps on playing solo, but I can see that from previous game he have good communication with his team, but somehow, yeah, things might go elsewhere, because you never know the situation that you will be facing after that. Because on the real game, the communication need to be good, but at the same time you need to make yourself survive for the sake of your team. 1 man down, you must know when is the time for you to stay, or you have to make the call to run away from that crime scene.
And I think on top of that, right, I think one of the biggest quality is, if you are knocked out early, how can you help your team while you're not in the game?
Yeah.
Right? I think that is also an important quality that a leader possesses. It really separates a good team and a great team. And I think Mr. D has shown us a lot of times that even if he's the first one to go, he is still in the game.
Yep, true.
You know, by his spirit, you know, his leadership shows through. But again, WNX this time faces off against Orange Esports, and this is their 3rd round of the day. And if there's anything to be worried about, you gotta think, can WNX pull this off?
Yeah, it's so true. But still, we need to see that this is first game for Orange Esport. They still not warm up yet, but we can see that decals has been taken down by Basic with that shot. Wow!
That was perfect by Let's Go. Yeah. Did you see he threw the ice grenade? Yep. He flushed decals out, and Basic was waiting for him to show up. Utilities.
Yeah, utilities is all matters, but right now we can see that Jabat is flying towards the sky. You can see the 1 man has been taken by Yatop with that shot, with Scar out just now, and Goku has been sent back to the lobby.
Oh, this is just so good from Basic. I mean, 2 free kills right off the bat. What better way to kick off the round? We started off with Let's Go getting a perfect ice grenade, and Basic being in the best possible position, not only to get a free pickup, but also to catch the rest of Orange Esports trying to get away. The fact that they survived with 2 members is a blessing in disguise, but I think Orange Esports' round has prematurely ended for the first few phases. Because I don't think they have enough to fight. They can't fight.
On the map, we can see that the team from WNX currently moving towards the graveyard, or to the graveyard, and might as well the team, the other teams, the team from GM, Remy, they are at the high tier loot zone where they can shopping. They can shopping just like that. No pressure, no pressure at all.
No, of course. I don't feel pressure. I always enjoy being an audience. Though I'm not going to lie, there are some moments where I feel for the teams. I was like, oh my god, so close. Orange Esports, you got to feel for them right now. I think, this organization alone hasn't been in Free Fire for a long time, but they did pick up some incredible players. So a slow start for their first round of the day. WNX making the rotation. I believe Yadobi is actually getting chased now. Well, actually, Torm. I thought he doesn't have a gun, but he wins that one. What are you doing, my friend? That's a free kill for Orange. That should not have happened. WNS getting a bit careless.
Yeah. I'm just wondering why is he doesn't listen any footsteps. That's the thing.
That was actually very weird, right? Initially I thought, right, maybe Torm doesn't have a gun, right? Maybe he tries to.
Oh.
All right, never mind. They got revenge. Could have been slightly cleaner for WNX though. They did not have to lose their dope. But if you're Orange Esports, you gotta take what you can.
Yeah.
1 point, still something. Jebat, you gotta play it safe. This is a good start for WNX, considering the first 2 rounds were abysmal. They got a decent opening, but McGrory catches Twinkle trying to take the launch pad and picks him off.
Yeah, that will be sending him Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to the lobby. And right now, this is Basic with that MP5 on his hand. Try to get into the war zone with the team from Eva. Continue. Toxic has come in front, and he will be going for that rush. But still, you can see that Basic receiving a lot of damage right here. But you can see, oh no, 4-bits with that long shot. Oh, 1 knock has been made. Toxic has been taken down by Let's Go, and Let's Go will finishing him up.
And McGrory actually still catches Basic. Actually, if he can get the finisher, Let's Go also under fire, but Let's Go wins that against McGrory.
Oh!
Unfortunately, his back was exposed to 4 bits. And EVC cleans up WNX. Good start for them, but again, they ended up being the first team to get eliminated. Though they are happy, they walk away with 3 points. That's the least that they can hope for. Divine on the other side, just arriving at Bullseye. Not really sure if they heard that commotion going on, but Divine, a team that traditionally doesn't really mind not getting into fights early on, right? It's a very patient team.
But right now, you can see that Shurai is trying to get back onto the launch pad. And yeah, they were going back to the graveyard to have their easy loot first and not to have early aggression on the start of the match. You know that if you have a lot of aggression on the early start, this will cost you a lot. If you either you have that kill point or you will lose everything.
Very less teams can pull it off effectively, right?
Yeah.
You just run into every team and just like, get out of the way, step aside. This is my territory. But eventually you will run out of gas, right? No one can fight forever. Even the best soldiers cannot fight on forever. Let alone when we're talking about having 12 teams in a single lobby. Though Legion are in a very isolated spot again. Once more on the bridge that connects to Plantation. Warsick just making their, just touching down on that area. So they probably might run into Legion, who are basically taking control of this entire dam.
Yeah, we are seeing that right now. They are not so close, but still they are at the same spot. But I can see that Mickey already spot other teams just right in front of them. But like right now, they are strategizing their move. They can't afford to make themselves discovered by them. And yeah, that is Invoker. Is that Invoker that we know?
Yes, that's the... It's a different video game, but it's that Invoker. That's actually my favorite name, I think, thus far, that I've seen. Though, I think Legion knows that Warsick Philippines is there, because they did see that sports car parked right in front of one of the buildings. So they know that there's a team at Plantation, and they need to cross through it. So there is some time that they can use to prep with the information that they have. But GM Remy now engages with Ono, Romeo. That's the team that you said, right? These 2 teams that you wanted to focus on a bit. GM Remy thus far having the wonder child Ray Meow.
Whoa.
Gonna go for those initial shots. Dookie, that's gonna be off screen. That actually tags Jep. So Ono are dealing with two different teams at the same time.
This is a sandwich moment, but right now we can see that Remy has been shot down by Frenzy. A nice sniper over there, but still, he still can be saved by his teammate. But this is Agila. Agila right now try to snipe down Mumuki, who is currently hiding 504 damage.
No way.
A good one, and he will be finishing him up, and Mumuki will be sent back to the lobby.
Oh, Agila has eyes made of X-rays, and again tagging Jep. You give him this gun, and he's gonna go to work. But that was more than enough to just cripple the members. Cripple the members of the opponent. Unfortunately for Ono, they have a lot more to worry about, and it's about GM Remy about to charge right in. And unfortunately, this time we see the grenade actually getting attacked. Onwards, Imran and his buddy is building that line of glue wall. They're trying to stay alive as much as possible. We did see the ice grenade buying a bit of time for Ono Romeo. But I think GM Remy, they're gonna come in, Jab already knocked out, another nade going in, Imran getting tagged as well. They're trying to hold the fort, but I think this fort is collapsing on its heels. The foundation laid. Billing somehow gets a knock, but GM Remy, they just bulldoze through the second floor. No regards for their own safety. This is actually possible for Ono Romeo to win this. They all hold! And GM Remy ends up losing almost everyone.
Yeah, but still we can see that Agila trying to make his escape, but still Team Valhalla on the top of the hill try to get into the nerf, but still this we have to give a standing applause to Ono because they have managed to survive, because we know that they are the team that has been aggressed by Team GM Remy just now.
And let me tell you the best part of that. They lost no one.
Yeah, 0 casualties.
I cannot believe that GM Remy went for that push and they walk out with nothing. Well, they walk out 3 body bags. That's pretty much it, right? It's very, what a hold from Ono. EBC on the other hand, they did run into Legion, and we did anticipate this coming. The Legion were able to cross that bridge, but unfortunately, they have to fight EBC nonetheless. And all these suppressing gunshots. Remember, Glory on one side, Forbes on the other, and they know where the members of Legion are. But Legion, they do have one more member. EBC needs to be careful about this.
But right now, team from EVC, this is Forbits, will be strategizing, but right now we are seeing the bird eye view. Currently, Legion will be pushing towards inside the blue zone, and yep, this is Seika with that mini Uzi on his hand, still moving. This is also a good gun when it comes to close combat, and this is McRae waiting for someone to came into his view, and right now he is trying to snipe someone. And you know that when you use sniper, this game will, when you scope, and the scope will be exactly go direct to your enemy if it's visible. This is the thing. This is totally different from what we call it auto aimbot, but this is what we call it will make this game even better.
So it makes it special.
Make it special. Yeah.
So a quick history lesson. EVC actually the members were actually from Supreme Assault Forces.
Okay.
From the Philippines back then. A very prominent team. Very, very prominent. I mean, Glory, Forbes, these names are no strangers. And Ono just got caught out right in the middle of 4 other teams. Tackler didn't get the first kill as Russ. He gotta use that glue wall to get himself to safety. Imran, though, unfortunately was finished off by Russ nonetheless, as Warsick Philippines now finds a chance to find some redemption onto ORV. Hades step in the open, but he does have both Abnoy and Jampong with him. And the Warsick Philippines now getting some return fire down onto them. Invoker and Tacular needing some time to breathe, but this blue zone is going to close in. Joy forced forward into the open as BA on the other end is also pumping some bullets into Warsick.
But right now we can see that Invoker receiving a lot of damage, but this is Ono Jeffo trying to healing himself, but he will be taken down by Agila with that sniper shot, and Shurai is took down Hiasi from BS, and this is Ono still want to shut down Russ, but yep, the shot landed, but still this is from the team Valhalla. Mello took down Russ just now.
Frenzy might have gotten the takedown, but he is also trapped.
Yeah.
Somehow get down near this glue wall. out of the way for him to progress. So it's going to be a slow uphill climb. It's going to be Frenzy and Aguila and the rest of Warsix Philippines who are just waiting for him. Joy also setting up a fortress right here. Dookie from Valhalla now chasing the wrath of EVC. 4-bits and McGrory taking a point uphill, making life incredibly hard for Valhalla, and Hades that was able to find Frenzy from that long range. So that's the end of Frenzy and the rest of his team. Valhalla going for this uphill climb against EVC.
We're still left with 8 squad and 23 players. Yup, this is a good throw by Melo just now with that grenade, and he will slowly making his move with just 4 ice wall left, and yet he will be going straight towards EVC. And a quick question to you.
Yep.
EVC, that did they done a good job until now?
I think so far, definitely in the middle pack. I think they are slowly catching up.
All right.
I think if you ask me if they did a good job, I think they did. But of course, there's a bit of inconsistency in EVC.
Yep. Just now we are seeing a good grenade throw, but still this is Valhalla Melo still trying his luck. Try to guessing where is the best place to throw the grenade, and this is Aguila with 2 players has been eliminated by him. Still waiting for the great moment, and right in front of him, that is Abnoy.
Yeah, Aguila, the last man alive for G and Remy. A rough opening round. 5 more teams left on the map. Unfortunately for ORV, Tyrants and GM Remy, they only have 1 member left. So it's between Upnoy and Aguila. Upnoy decides that I'm going to go for the 1 versus 1 with the Vector Kimbo, but Aguila ring around the rosy around this time turner, and he's doing a good job. The movements, he plays Upnoy into the open, into the hands of Arian, and Aguila says, all right, goodbye Priscilla, goodbye Felicia. He didn't get the kill, but he did get a bit of placement points. You know, you survive.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. But his position is now exposed.
Landing 2,272 damage. Just from his own damage, you know. This is a high damage, but right now you can see that the team from EVC, currently McRary, receiving a lot of damage. This is Arion. Try to make his way into, but he will be confronting team from EVC. His teammate. Yo, no, you can see that right now. The team from Valhalla with just three men right now. That the circle is pushing, but no, GM Remy has been eliminated.
But Glory actually got a double nade, and it confronts both of them. And Aaron now, he was able to survive for so long, but he might just fall in the hands of EVC. Just see the crack in between the ghoul walls. He's trying to push right through, but again, Divine! They backstab EVC, and I think Divine just stole the round away. And of course they did. Mr. D and the rest of the gang get the first booyah in the opening round of this BNC dub.
What a final circle just now we have witnessed. But yeah, congratulations, Divine! We can new BB, Amirul, Ajimbo, ex-Mr. D Entertainment, Suarez, and also ex-Zen OP for winning, for having the booyah on the first round.
Love it. I mean, let's take a look at their reaction. I'm a bit stunned. But I think for Divine, it's another day in the office.
Yeah. You see that? That's Mr. D. It's
like,
looking so happy.
It's like, yeah, it's another solo game.
Yeah.
No problem. It's very straightforward and easy for Divine. I mean, they have a decent standing on the leaderboard, so getting this booyah definitely gives them a boost. I mean, we've seen these players from Divine for so long. I think when they play, in previous tournaments last year, we also saw they might not have the best performance, they might not be the top 1, but they are always around.
But up until game number 3, Husky, we are seeing the underdogs leading the pack, leading the booyah collection. Are we seeing this? Are we seeing that the third day is the underdog supremacy?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think it makes it really fun, right? Because then you would not know who is going to make it.
Yeah.
Even by the end of this day.
Yeah.
And this sets us up for the great day 4, which is tomorrow on Sunday. So I'm like, keep the teams, keep the underdogs going.
Yeah.
I think that's the most important part, right? We want to keep the competition tight. I mean, I started off the day saying that, yeah, maybe from the 13th place onwards, it's gonna be a bit harder because of the point gap. And then AB Ligers came in with 2 booyahs and completely threw that out of the window.
Yep.
They were like, you dare count us out? Let us show you what we're made of. And suddenly the race is wide open again. All 17 teams have a chance to make it into that top 12, right? We're gonna get rid of 5 teams by the end of tomorrow regardless, but I think the competition is a bit tougher. And this is all made possible by by our partners, Snapdragon Elite Gaming, when winning matters. And I just love the spirit when teams want to go for the win, but you can see they also have fun, they also have confidence, and this is all enabled by them and also by Monster Energy unleashing the beast within these guys. Check them out at www.monsterenergy.com/gaming.
So yeah, for the Discord, also for you guys who to join, who want to keep on update, to have the update on each and every activities by Snapdragon Pro Series, you guys can join into the Discord channel of Snapdragon Pro Series. And yeah, we all there.
We're all there.
Yeah, we all there.
We're all there. Just come and have a great conversation. We're gonna toss everything, or toss this to a break. We still have 3 more rounds coming up, but take a breather, take a popcorn, come back later on for game number 4. Until then, we're gonna see you in a bit.
The Snapdragon Pro Series is brought to you by Snapdragon Elite Gaming and Monster Energy.
Shine with the glow. This is my time with it though. This is my time to be way at the top. Me and my guys gon' pay out the block. I don't look like boss. Time's right, and I know they see us walking in the limelight. I'm a super wanna watch like a sci-fi. My guys are high rises, high tide. My crown if you come to my side. I pledge allegiance for lifetime. My squad connected like Wi-Fi. Rewind and you see the highlights. This my life. It ain't a game now. Me and you, we ain't the same now. Lions coming out to play now. Opposition out the way now. Out of the way. Wasn't invited. Say you come to play. I dare you to try it. You don't wanna try me. Then step up to my team. Yeah, out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way. Game now, me and you, we ain't the same now. Lions coming out to play now. Opposition out the way now. Out of the way, you wasn't invited. Say you come to play. I dare you to try it. You don't wanna try me. Then step up to my team. Yeah, out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way.
Welcome back to the Snapdragon Pro Series Free Fire Open Finals Day number 3. My name is Husky alongside Bento. We have 3 more rounds to go, but this is going to be the final round for our teams in Group B.
Wow, we're just seeing that, 3 rounds. 3 underdog managed to get their booyah. Yeah, we just wait for another round actually, because if this round 4, the underdog still winning, yeah, it's totally the underdog supremacy day for day number 3. Husky.
You still need a bit of convincing that there's an underdog day? I feel like we are. I'm already. Oh, so you're still on the fence?
Yeah, I'm still on the fence. Yeah.
We'll see what happens. But let's take a look at the standings from round number 3. I think the numbers is going to be pretty interesting because we did have Divine stealing that booyah away at the very last second, right? Our eyes were on EVC. We thought that even continue, they're going to get it. And from behind, Divine snuck in and just and then just took it away. So it was a good steal from Divine. I think they really deserve that win. We've already said that Divine is a very solid team, right? We look at the players, they're very experienced, and I think this is a good statement.
But still, they just came into a right moment. That's it.
Yep.
Because right now, let's go to the standings, the round standings. You can see Divine at the first place as we expected with 23 points, 11 with 11 kill point, a huge number. Even though we can see that on the final circle, they just have a bit of I can't see it just luck, because they just came into that crime scene at the right moment and take all those mass and get their first booyah of the day. And but
there's always this saying, right? There's always this saying of, it's not about taking every fight, it's about taking the right fights.
Yeah.
I think Divine did that perfectly, right? Evo Continue, unfortunately, at the very last moment, had that win stolen away. But then, they still have 13 points. Valhalla makes it to 11. GM Remy, despite having a rough start, still accumulating 9 points for themselves. Gonna take a look at some statistics. Of course, we gotta look at Divine with the 11 kills in that game 1. In fact, it's a pretty fast game, right? Only 16.5 minutes on Bermuda, but Divine was able to put up pretty good numbers.
Oh, yeah, we can see that 3,064 damage. But we have seen 6,000 damage for one booyah. But they see what we can see that, they just came into a fight. They just take the right fight.
Yeah,
as you see just now.
It's damage efficiency, right? You don't have to do a lot of damage, you just have to do enough damage to get those kills. Now, this is the one that I want to see. AKO Ultra and of course still at the top. They're not playing for this round, next round as well. Evo Continue bumps into 2nd place, but guess who's 3rd? It's Divine.
Divine.
Off of 1 round, they make it into the 100 mark, 100 point territory, placing themselves 3rd, overtaking Anxiety, overtaking K9 Esports, and of course overtaking Who's Next Kalasak Philippines. And then afterwards we have GM Remy, who again, even though it's their first game, they didn't have the best opening, stuck in 7th place. But Divine is making a strong statement.
Yeah, right now compared to Divine and AKO Ultraman, they're just 16 point behind. But they still have another game. They just need 16 points. That's all to make themselves equal, because they will be fighting head to head just right on the game number 5 and 6. So I'm seeing it's a clear statement that they will climb up to the top of the overall standings.
And look at, again, I want to once more point out Who's Next Kalasak Philippines and hard to get, fall from grace.
Yeah.
Right. We regarded them as, a very strong team in the opening day. But right now, if there's any strong team, it's definitely not them. Who's Next Kalasak Philippines still in 6th place, but hard to get. They're not playing for. They didn't play last round, and they're not playing the next round, so they still have some breathing room. But for WNX, this is the last round of day number 3. Top 12 guaranteed, but the overall standing is a bit shaky for them.
Indeed, because right now we can see that on the top of the list can still be challenged by each and every team that participate, but still it's too early to say who's winning right now. But we will be moving into the next match. just right after this. But yeah, but on the round number 4, your prediction.
Oh, my predictions. Okay. GM Remy.
Okay, Jeremy.
That is the only team that I predicted correctly that's gonna win a round.
Okay, so,
So I'm gonna put I put my hopes on it again.
all right. So as for me, I was saying that GM Remy has a good chance, but still, I want to see once again. I wanted to see once again Divine to win the second match, because yeah, I'm hoping that they will be going side to side with AKO Ultraman to challenge. But yep, don't forget, the viewers on the Twitch channel, don't forget to cast your prediction for this for the match right after this. We want to know if you get the vote right, and yeah, you probably don't win anything, but still
You
need
win
to
my
cast.
attention, okay? You make it sound so sad. You get my attention.
Okay,
I want-
that's fair enough.
I give you a cookie, a virtual cookie. Actually, I don't even know what that means, right? People say that, oh, if you do this correctly, you get a cookie, but I never knew what that means because I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
actually get a cookie. I mean, if you guys want to join the conversation, if you guys have any opinions, any memes, especially memes, post it on the socials with our hashtag Snapdragon Pro Series, because I'm a man of memes.
Yeah,
I love to read memes. I think it's a modern way of communicating with minimal words, and
true.
but you still get the message across.
Yeah, indeed. But the funnier the meme,
The better the chance
the
of it
better
being
the chance.
featured.
Yeah. So, but then I'm hoping that once again, I want to highlight this:
Mhm.
the underdog supremacy. Please, the team that will be playing after this, please make this happen. We want to make it through, because yeah, we are seeing AV Ligers, and Divine. Please, once again, to Divine, Mr. D, do your best.
Right. I'm pretty sure he's listening. Right. Well, you know him well enough. I'm pretty sure he's gonna make it happen. Earlier on, you said you still needed some convincing.
Yep.
Right. Even though we already saw the underdogs putting up such great rounds, you are still not fully convinced. that it's an underdog day. You're a tough nut to crack. You need a lot of evidence.
Yeah, but yeah,
Okay.
let's just wait. Let's just wait.
If Divine wins this round, would you convert? Would you be convinced? Or do you need like all 6 rounds to be
No.
one?
That's not the way to convince me. But if
If
Divine or any other the underdog wins after this,
Okay.
I already been convinced. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna stick with GM Remy because I'm opposing that thought for now. Even though I'm convinced, I still want to see some of the teams that have been the front runners in the first 2 days put up some good scores. Because I think that even though we want to see that the teams that are at the bottom half of the leaderboard step up their game, we also want to see consistency from the front runners, right? And if there's any team, I think GM Remy, it can carry the torch. We are talking about Kalahari after all, so
Yeah.
the teams that are not well versed in the map, they do get Kalahari early on.
Yeah, because we can also say that Kalahari is a map that with a huge with many possibilities. As I said earlier, you never know when is the time that you will be sniped from behind, because because of the elevation, the terrain, you never know where is your enemy.
Like,
Exactly.
you always have to watch your back, right?
Yeah.
That's the crux of Battle Royale. But we are getting ready. Well, in fact, we are ready
Yep.
for round number 4. Let's jump in. B versus C. The last round for the Group B teams. We're going to Kalahari. It's time to find out if Divine or any other underdog team is going to take the win. So my money is on GM Remy. Your prediction is still on Divine. We'll see who comes closer to that.
All right, now you can see that on the high loot tier will be on the hub and on the submarine, where GM Remy, your boy, currently at the high loot tier zone. And yep, I can see that they will be get their early shopping moment right now. And yeah, we will be seeing that on the shipment. I think that it's I'm not sure what is but that is team from Orange
Wow.
Esports. Oh no, you can see that Goku has oh.
That is such a long shot from Invoker, but he's get the snipe regardless. Another rough start for Orange Esports.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
too
rough
early.
this is abysmal for Orange Esports. And unfortunately, they're trapped. In fact, I think the Shrine has been a very hot area for teams to fight early on, at least in this tournament. Yesterday, when we go to Kalahari, there's always two teams hot dropping each other. And this is another case where I think Orange Esports really love the Shrines, but they are always contested by a separate squad.
But right now you can see that the team from this is War 6 will be going head to head with the team from Orange Esports. They already know that one. You can see that Takula right now. Just in a split second, he will be taken down. Evoker has been taken down. And right now they will be going slowly pushing that, but you can see that the time turner will be the team that will be blocking them, but the team from Orange Esports will not losing his grip. They will be going all in. And right now, oh no, still got the time turner, two men down by the top. And Orange Esports will be eliminated too soon.
Imagine if Orange Esports had the full team. They would have won this. Hands up, I am surprised that Orange wanted to take that fight.
What
and
was
of course,
that?
there's a celebration from Warsick Philippines. They're like, yeah, nice try, buddy. Not today. But I'm surprised that Orange Esports, they decided to run to the tunnel and just brute force their way out. I guess their train of thought was, we can win this, right? We try to overpower Warsick Philippines, but it was not meant to be. It's a good attempt, but just not this round. I mean, Warsick Philippines just having
It seems
a
like
fantastic
they
start.
are all excited by shooting that death crate. No, yeah, as you said, that is a celebration. As I will take it as a celebration. But right now we are together with team from Eva Continue, McRae, and also his teammate Toxic Forbids, and also Damon. They are all with no pressure in this area. I can see that. Yeah. Okay. Back to the command post where we see that this is a tight area where there will be probably another teams that you will never know another teams that will be alongside with you in this area, because a lot of buildings, you will never know where is your enemy.
Oh boy, the two teams that we are keeping an eye out for, I think one of them is going to go down by the end of this exchange because Divine is under fire by GM Remy, and Ritu from Far Newbie is gone. Divine down by one member, and unfortunately there's not much areas to hide. GM Remy going in for the kill. Ritu is coming in from the side. Ray Meow joining him as well as Divine separated from one another unknown. Just make contact with two of them. Grenade launcher in hand, trying to flush out the members of Divine. And unfortunately, we see Mr. D afar. Ray Meow catches him out with a Thompson out in the open. And I think Divine's run might come to a premature end, then tries to salvage some sort of points for his team. But Ray Meow once more with the Thompson in hand, able to down third member on the side of Divine. And I think this is going to be it. Divine out in 10th place, and GM Remy comes out on top.
My prediction is going another way, but right now we are seeing that the team from GM Remy, have a good domination by getting those 4 kill points by eliminating the team from Divine. Not a good start for them on the second round, but still, we are hoping the underdogs will show the top dogs something to watch on the final circle.
GM Remy would definitely love this opening, right? And Ray Meow, that came close.
Yeah.
100 health, and he has still more to work with. We see ORV Tyrants again taking control of Refinery. The only team that does that aside from ORV, I believe, is Anxiety, but we've seen Anxiety kind of switch things up a bit.
Yep.
So ORV taking a decent stance around the structure. Again, you emphasize a lot on that vantage point, right? Having the high ground, being able to see everything around you, and I think ORV have that advantage. They spread out the entire team, they take control of the whole Refinery, and they get to cover all angles available on the map.
But the thing is, you just imagine the grappling gun. Of course, just imagine that this grappling gun doesn't have any ammo. It's unlimited.
I would dig that 100%. We will see parkour fights. You know?
Yeah, we will see all Spider-Man ways.
We'll see Spider-Man fighting. You know,
but
so,
right now, grenades throw just
wow. Easy, right? It's easy throw. This is a free kill. Let's go, just doing it so well. WNX again. This is the last round of the day. If anything, WNX wants to at least get a good round in. So you were talking about unlimited ammo for grappling gun.
Yeah.
I was talking to Daniel yesterday. What were we discussing? What if there's one round where you can see everyone on the map for the first 3 minutes
Oh, yo.
and use that information? After 3 minutes, the map goes dark, back to
Alright.
normal. And based off of the information that you get in the first 3 minutes, and see how the teams react to it.
I'll be saying that, yeah, that's a good one, you know. I never think of that, but for if you have, let's say I'm playing and I have a team that I don't want them to win. So I will just for the sake of not giving them the point, but yeah, with that information, we know exactly which are the route we can plan, the route that we're not supposed to take, or we can plan a strategy to block, to gatekeep them, and yeah, predict where they should be on the map.
Yeah. And I think we need to add another layer of rule to that, right?
Yeah.
For the first 3 minutes, while you can see every other team, you cannot take any one of them down. No combat is allowed.
Oh.
So you can prevent those initial snipes, right? Those initial hard drops. While X-Flix is already out of the map, WNX, they did lose basic to BA, but they still ended up with 3 points nonetheless. But yeah, you know, you disable combat. So even though you get to run into other teams, you can't kill them.
Yeah, there's still, yeah, it still sounds fair.
I think it makes it a bit more fair, right? So
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
get like, you know, 3 teams ganging up on one. It's
Yeah, you just imagine what two teams drop on the same drop spot, and they know, oh, we got we got neighbor. So yeah.
yeah. But you can't take each other out, so someone has to move, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you got ample time to rotate. Warsick, on the other hand, not in a good
Oh.
spot. Invoker already down once more. I think that blue zone is probably going to take him out pretty soon. Oh no. On the other hand, already making that full rotation towards Council Hall. I mean, Jab, he's going in to find information straight into the Warsick territory. I mean, Jab, this guy's a madman. And I mean, if he gets out of that, Warsick will have a lot to answer for. As Invoker, he has ran out of medkits. Joy Yi with the inhaler also buying some distance between him and the rest of Phono.
Yeah, you just imagine that someone is screenshot that moment and make it as a meme. Hey, are you okay? By riding that motorcycle, are you okay?
It's like, yo,
Yo, what's up?
yo, what's up? Dude,
Okay.
remember just hashtag Snapdragon Pro Series. That's the most important part.
Yeah.
Or else we won't see that meme.
Okay. That's right now. But right now, Invoker trying to avoid the shots by the team from Ono. But we can see that this is the situation. Whoa, they still full squad from Warsick PH, but they try to engage the team from Ono. The grappling gun has been used by Too Slow. Will be going on the top of the building. And right now, he have the clear shot. And on the... Oh, no, just a little bit more to take down that man.
Ono started to spread the squad thin. We see this 2x2 separation. But then it gets caught out in the open, and with that blue zone taking out his health, he's not gonna survive Invoker with a free pickoff. And Warsick is doing a way better job. Jab shows up, tries to take on Too Slow, but I don't think that is gonna work out. Too Slow not shy to take on this fight, and Jab gets caught by Joy. And these individual fights are just not going the way of Ono. Frenzy gets clipped mid-air, and 3 more kills go the way of Warsick Philippines, and Ono, they just gotta run away with 1 member left.
They just, oh no! And right now, this is Warsick PH. Invoker already managed to get 2 elimination points, and we can see that Imran from Ono try to make his way, try to divert his path, not to get into Warsick PH, not going the same route as Warsick PH. And this, I'm pretty sure that Warsick will going for the gatekeep to ensure that 1 more player from Ono will be taken down, and they will be going for the squad wipe.
Yeah, but Warsick happy with this 7 kills. Remember, they are the gatekeeper of that 12th place.
Yeah.
And they're off to a fantastic start to keep that gate shut, at least for a bit longer, at least for 1 or 2 more rounds. WNX, on the other hand, you know, they did lose 1 member, but this is a way better start than the past 6-7 rounds that they played in.
This is team from Legion. Still, yeah, they're still on the same spot right on the 2nd game, and also now in the 4th game number 4. They're still hiding at the same place where, yeah, they know that this is one of the highest spot and was one of the highest place to hide. And yeah, you know that if you are a sniper, being on the top of the terrain is one of the biggest advantage you will ever had in a match.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
You get the bird's eye view. You get those easy hit shots and those taps. Forbis, he jumps in and he takes a nade in the face. He takes 2 nades in the face. He just walks it off. You know, it's like this guy is blast proof.
So you can see that EVC right now getting into the same building as his. Oh no, not the same building as WNX. And right now, oh okay, a nice cover by his teammate with that treatment gun. But did you these 3 days you cast? Have you ever seen that a player took down an enemy with a treatment gun?
No, I have not. I would love to see that though.
Yeah, it's so
That would
it's
be
so
like
cool.
the biggest disrespect, right? Like you just like I don't need shotguns, I don't need SMG, I don't need vector, I don't need a sniper rifle. Let me pull out my treatment gun. We just
Choo choo.
I feel like dying to the treatment gun. Like if you die to the treatment gun, you deserve to die. You know, like
Yeah,
that's like
yeah.
the most embarrassing way to go.
There's no treatment more for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is McRary from EVC. They still try to figure out how they want to hide themselves. But right now, one man has been taken down. As I heard the sound just now, this is Ono Imran still surviving. This is one man play by the team of Ono Esport. I think he still need to survive because you know he is on the open area where you can see that the team from Warsik PH will be the gatekeeper, and the zone, the blue zone currently is so painful, dealing a lot of damage. Luckily, Ono Imran have that glue wall to defend himself.
He has no medkit. He's
Oh,
gone.
no.
He is gone. No.
Oh no!
Very unfortunate for Ono Romeo. It's a 9th place exit.
Yeah.
WS again still keeping it together. 4 teams left alive. GM Remy in front of them. WNX further up. But just like you said, WNX have to deal with EVC first. A 4 versus 3 in favor of EVC as the battle-hardened veterans of EVA continue slowly pushes in. Let's see who's next. Kawasaki Philippines so far able to retreat further back, but Yadope is going to be the first point of contact, and I think that they are also running out of space to retreat towards. Eventually, they will have to take on the fight against EVC. Warsik Philippines are going to be watching this.
Yeah, right now the team from EVC, they don't have any kill point yet, but yeah, they're still surviving with full squad, and that. Okay, what does matters to you on the final circle? A full squad or a full squad or a lot of ice wall?
I think a lot of ice wall makes it better, right? Ramio, it's good nade. Let's go, blows himself up. Oh, let's go. Not a good look for them. I mean, Ritus did get taken down, but that self nade give GM Remy some time to work with the unknown. Gotta tank the blue zone a bit, go for the rotation around the corner as Ray Meow and Aquila is gonna join him. They go for the quick retreat. They want to make it into the circle as WNX ends up going down in the hands of GM Remy. They gave them a taste of a fadeaway grenade. The blue zone continues to close in. Ray Meow getting a little bit more before they move on forward, but this is danger territory. Warsik Philippines and EBC in the vicinity. You also have Valhalla nearby, as Unknown did get sniped.
Yeah, we can see that right now. Your prediction is going to be true because yeah, we still have 7 teams inside this game and 23 players still surviving. And right now we can see, oh no, a good free shot just now, but oh no, a good shot by Ramiel with that sniper. As you say, he is a talented sniper and he does his job very, very well, Husky.
Yeah, and EBC are getting tagged not just by one team, they're getting tagged by Warsik as well. And just like that, 2 teams team up together to take them out. The Warsik Philippines now have to deal with GM Remy, but the good news is that GM Remy has only 2 members left. Warsik Philippines have all 4 of them alive, and they have 11 kills already. Abento, they have full squad alive. This is the best round for Warsik thus far, as Latest take out Hades, that ORB taking on Legion, the 2 underdog teams. They're trying to make a name for themselves, but ORB Tyrant so far kind of suffering a bit late, and Mickey both get down. Valhalla also joining in the fight.
You can see that just now Seika receiving a lot of damage when he jumped down from that tower, and right now they will be moving towards the team from Team Valhalla, and ORV Tyrants has been eliminated on the 6th place, and right now we just left with 5 squads with 12 players, and this is the moment we can see that the battle of the Seika with the double barrel try to shoot down the team from Valhalla. Oh, Arion has been taken down, and he will be finishing him up, and we can see that, oh, a good grenade throw just now, and this is Pan try to hit himself behind the glue wall, and also turn on the ice, the time turner, and Maharlika also has been eliminated just now.
4 more teams left, 10 members left alive. Remia with another snipe onto Invoker and confirms that kill. Just thinning the numbers on the side of Warsick Philippines and making it a bit more winnable for GM Remy themselves. It's 2 versus 3 if we look at the hit-to-hit, but Dookie, you just see Pan. It's GM Remy finally gets taken out by Warsick Philippines. Too slow getting that final confirmed kill. Valhalla, Dookie runs around the corner with the sight, but into the shotguns of Seika. And Valhalla also taking a hit, and Seika drops right down into Valhalla. Legion Alpha meanwhile gets eliminated. It's gonna be 2 teams left, but the blue zone has completely closed in. Who's gonna survive this metal tanks? That one! They all go down to the blue zone as the game ends itself. But we still get Warsick Philippines coming up on top. A booyah for this team, and the top place gatekeepers stand strong.
A nice one just now, but yeah, it's so unfortunate because we can't see the fight. They're all eliminated by the blue zone, but yeah, still, this is Warsick PH comeback with one booyah on the day number 3. And let's go to the reaction cam to see. Oh yeah, this seems to be so happy, Husky.
Warsick Philippines continues to stop people from overtaking the 12th place. In fact, they might have even moved up in the overall standings. But the most important thing, if I dare say, the booyah belongs to the blue zone.
Yeah.
The blue zone ended the game, but Free Fire is a game where if you don't end it, the game will end it for you.
That is how it works. If not, this one session could be 1 hour to 3 hour games if people keep on hiding themselves.
I would lose patience. You know? I would at the 40-minute mark. I'll be like, all right, I'm going up. If I don't come back, you know it. If I don't come back, you know that I'm gone.
Or else, tell me when is the when...
Yeah, I'm gonna go make dinner. I'm gonna take a nap. You know, wake up later. We'll continue the fight. But again, Warsick Philippines, right, coming in hot. This is their best game by far, and this is their first booyah in the entire competition.
Oh, I see. Yes. I never know that. I thought that they have a booyah before, but yeah.
I could be wrong, but this is probably the more glorious one.
Yeah, the glorious one.
They've gotten for themselves. So I think it's just incredible. Warsick Philippines, it's such a controlled game for them as well, right? This is the second game of the day for them of the day, but it was such a controlled round. Of course, we gotta once more give a shout out to our partners, Snapdragon Elite Gaming, for making this possible when winning matters. These guys have been with us for multiple titles, and it's great to always have them on board, alongside Monster Energy for allowing all the players and us as well everyone on the broadcast to unleash the beast. Check them out at www.monsterenergy.com/gaming.
Okay, so guys, if you want to know what is happening throughout the Snapdragon Pro Series, you guys can join into our Discord channel, discord.gg/Snapdragon Pro Series for more info.
Yeah, we actually have a lot of other titles other than just Free Fire, so just join in. We got a lot to talk about in that Discord, but this spells the end for the players from Group B. You know, they can take a rest for tomorrow, but Group A, they're not done yet. Group C, they're not done yet. The last 2 rounds will be between these 2 squads. We will take a break, and we will come back for Group A against Group C.
The Snapdragon Pro Series is brought to you by Snapdragon Elite Gaming and Monster Energy.
246, we like 10 and 0. I should probably tell them something that they didn't know. Back then we was down with nowhere to go. Might have been down, but we didn't fall. Now we running it like some intervals. What now? Tell me who you see when you look straight up. Like, wait, who us now? What you gon' do when we pull up on you like, ooh, touchdown. You already know what it is when I come through you. Ooh, shut down. mean. 100 times over back when we was just teens. Now we going dumb. Told them we the one. They would count us out. Now we counting up the funds. Now without a doubt, they be throwing up the ones. Like they was always rapping, I believe them if you won. Now they show love. Came with it done. It is what it is. It isn't what it was. They all love to hate when it don't work out. Tell you that they always been down when it does. Say, oh, what now? Tell me who you see when you look straight up. Like, wait, who? Us now. What you gonna do when we pull up on you? Like, ooh, touchdown. You already know what it is when we come through. Ooh, shut down. Ooh, shut down. Say, ooh, what now? Tell me who you see when you look straight up. Like, wait, who? Us now. What you gonna do when we pull up on you? Like, ooh, touchdown. You already know what it is when we come through. Ooh, shut down. Ooh, shut down. Ooh.
New kill leader. Welcome to the place where dreams come true. Where everything you want can be yours. If and only if you're willing to work for them. You're willing to hurt for them. But most of all, you're willing to be first for them. Ha! Look.
This is the Snapdragon Pro Series Free Fire Open Finals Day number 3. We're at the penultimate round of today. 2 more rounds to go, and it will be between Group A and Group C. But just now we witnessed Warsick Philippines coming out hot. My name is Husky alongside a Bento, and we are your commentators for today. I'm having a lot of fun. We're seeing a lot of the underdog team. And let me just quickly ask you the question once more. Are you convinced that today is underdog day?
Yeah, just now we're seeing, Warsick. Still, not that the top dog. Still, the underdogs. Right now, I'm fully convinced. But the question is, who are the next team?
Oh, that is a question that will answer itself in a bit. But we're gonna get a quick recap of the round standings from match number 4. Warsick Philippines, 26 points, 14 kills, and a booyah. AQ Ultraman coming in second, but wasn't even close, only 14 points. Valhalla though, they're sneaking with 13. Legion Alpha did make it in, with 12 points as well. It's a decent, it's a good standing for Valhalla and Legion Alpha. But for the rest of the teams, it's a rough round. I mean, Warsick Philippines just showed us what they're made of.
Yeah. But still, I can see that is AKO Ultraman before this. But yeah, maybe got some issues. But still, we see that we are seeing that the team from Legion, they're doing they have they don't have any what we call it, any booyah, but still they have a good placement point, a fair kill point still. But yeah.
It's just, we just received, and it's a bit of an error. And it's definitely not AKO Ultraman because they are in Group A. They will be playing for the last 2 rounds. So we'll get that corrected just to avoid any confusion. But what is not wrong is that Warsick Philippines is the team that is the kind of the highlight of round number 4. Right? 14 kills, 6,314 damage. And overall, I think Warsick Philippines just found the sweet spot on Kalahari, able to overcome all the challenges. In fact, I think they play a very controlled match, something that we didn't get to see much in the first 2 days, and they finally found that answer, that solution. Now, I want to see if they can keep this consistency. Right, I don't want to just see one good round. Warsick Philippines have 2 more rounds to prove it.
But yeah, as you say earlier, they are the gatekeepers of this of the top 12. They need to. They
definitely do.
Yeah, they need to be. They need to win. They won or not, but they still have to win. And this is the overall standings, where we're still seeing AKO Ultraman still leading the pack with 129 points. And EVA continue on the second place with 100. Well, just 8 points split. Not so far, but yeah, AKO Ultraman still have their chance to make the gap wider just right after that. Just right after this, we on match number 5 and 6.
Yeah, and I just want to say that Warsick Philippines have bumped themselves up to that 9th place. And now the team taking their spot is Omo Romeo and Sherb, because of those 2-round AB Ligers pushed back down to last in 17th place. Remember, AB Ligers did not play in the previous 2 rounds, and now they will come in and have a chance, a shot again to get into top 12. Divine still 3rd, Anxiety still 4th, K9 and GM Remy cutting in close as well. Legion Alpha is slowly creeping up the leaderboard. They have overtook who's next, Kazakhstan Philippines, who did make it to 100-point mark. Though it's another slow round for WNX, but that unfortunately is the end of the day for WNX. We just have to see where they end up by the end of day 3.
And we will proceeding to the game where we will seeing the team from Group A and C will be fighting each other to win the top 12 spot. But still, are we gonna see AV Ligers bring back another 2 booyah on these 2 final round?
They say that they will play safe. I mean, P Panda says that they will, as usual, play a safer round. So we'll see if they demonstrated that, and we can see that right from. So day 1, AV Ligers were a bit passive. Yesterday, they tried to bump out the aggression a bit, but it didn't really work out. So let's see if they will go back to the aggressive one or the passive one. We're gonna hop into an interview for now with Invoker from Warsick Philippines. We can hand it over to Hajiat and Abiyat to conduct the interview, so check it out.
Alright, so Invoker,
Yeah, I can hear you.
you are the captain in for Warsick PH?
Yeah.
Alright. So how does you feel Warsick PH what to say? Finally get a first booyah after 3 days you guys play?
So for the first 2 days, we're experiencing pressure because we're securing the placement at the same time, kills. But I know that this tournament is kind of something like on a higher level, so we must securing the placement. So after that, one wrong move can cause a devastation on our team. So that's what we have experienced on the first 2 days. So today, I told my teammates that we must keep on grinding because at least we have a experience. And one that motivates me on getting the booyah today is that yesterday our bodies have been shot by Orange esports. So I have a I have an anger management towards them. So
Alright.
so we did the in return to them.
Alright. So,
Yeah.
do you understand apa yang dikatakan oleh tu?
Yeah,
Okay.
understand a bit lah.
So kepada penonton tadi Haji tanyakan kepada WhatsApp apakah perasaan mereka bila dah berjaya dapatkan buya selepas 2 hari mereka bermain. Okay, secara kesimpulannya 2 hari yang pertama mereka meneliti dulu orang kata apa perancangan pasukan mereka masih lagi mementingkan placement daripada kill. Mereka takut nak bergerak ke mana dan ke mana, tapi di hari yang ketiga mereka harus lakukan sesuatu untuk terus menaikkan lagi pasukan mereka ke atas lagi untuk mendapatkan degree mereka di bahagian liga lah. Alright, so Invoker, second question. Alright, so you guys already finished, right? 4 games?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. So
Yeah.
what strategy that you guys want to do for the last day? It's been tomorrow. So what you guys target for you guys finish after this 4 days? What place you target for tomorrow?
As long as we reach the top 12, that's our goal also. But we are still competing on higher placements so that we can still learn on how other teams played and how can we contradict against them.
Alright.
Memang begitu. Perancangan mereka memang sama lah sebenarnya, Haji. Betul lah tu.
So apa yang dikatakan apa yang dikatakan oleh Invoker sebentar tadi, untuk perancangan mereka pada hari esok, mereka akan cuba untuk mendapatkan tempat yang tinggi selagi mana mereka mampu, dan sambil-sambil tu mereka masih lagi mempelajari taktikal pasukan-pasukan lain dan masih lagi mendapatkan pengalaman untuk hari-hari untuk orang kata menggunakan pengalaman di hari pertama, hari kedua, hari ketiga tu untuk esok untuk mendapatkan tempat yang terbaik buat mereka lah. Alright, so Invoker, that's all from me. So I wish you good luck for tomorrow for Wasik PH. Alright, so see you in the next interview. If you
Good luck.
Booyah. Good luck.
Good luck.
Some sweet backstory, right? We were looking at Warsec Philippines is unleashing magazines on the crates of Orange Esports, and now we know why. Orange Esports started the trend, and Warsec Philippines basically responded. This is a sweet revenge.
That explains why the celebration just now happening. And let's go to the group A.
I love this. I love when teams interact just like this. Let's take a look and reintroduce Group A into the fray. AV Ligers, K9 Esports, Hard to Get, Anxiety, AKO Ultraman, and No Escape Revolt. They're going to come in and take on Group C in the final 2 rounds of Day 3.
Yep. AV Ligers done a great job on the past on the round number 1 and 2, and we are hoping they still doing great as they are on the round number 5 and 6. Don't get cold because everything will get hot right after this. Everyone wants to win, and let's go to the group C where we can see that
let's see Group C. I mean, we've seen them just now. GM Remy, Ono Romeo, Orange Esports, Warsec Philippines, Divine, ORV Tyrants are still going to be playing. I believe our friend Haji did ask if Warsec Philippines are done, and Invoker somehow said yes. No, Invoker, you guys are not done yet. You still have 2 more rounds to go, unless you are content with playing 2 rounds. I am 100% sure that that's not going to be the case. So Warsec Philippines are still in it with 2 more rounds to fight it up against the members of Group A, and I want to see if Warsec Philippines can carry that forward. But also, we have to not forget about Divine, who so far has got the 1 booyah for themselves, the first booyah in fact, and in a very, very disciplined fashion. Can they do it again in this last 2 rounds? I think Divine stands a really great chance of achieving that.
But if they want to climb back up onto the standings, they need to win. They need to have that booyah, or else they need to hunting down each and every player that playing right after this. They need to harvest the kill point, of course, because either way, get that placement point, or you go down and kill everyone.
That's always the easiest way to win. If you kill everyone, you win. Right? Like if there's no opponents, then you win. But of course, we have also Anxiety on the list, and again, once more, Anxiety, the first team to break through the 100-point mark. I think that is kind of a minor milestone. They didn't have the hottest opening, but hopefully after that break in the middle, they can now come back a bit stronger, right? Because I think Anxiety definitely have shown us that potential, but maybe this cold start, this break is needed for them to completely put that cold start behind, perhaps come into the last 2 rounds and give us a better result.
Yeah, but still, they need. This is the match where we can see that Anxiety will going head to head with Team AKO Ultraman to secure that top number 1. So this is K9 Esport. The boy of Husky is back. Marquis, Norman, Blank, Wusi, Pain, and also Superman. Yeah, they are doing a great job just now, but still not that good. And we are hoping they will bring back the glory of K9 Esport and hit the next 2 match. Yeah. What's your hope on that?
I hope they get a booyah again.
Yeah.
So, K9 came into day 1. Their first 2 rounds were very slow, quite underwhelming. And then the last 2 rounds, they got a booyah. And Blank said that we will get 4 booyahs in day 2. And they only got 1. But one thing we do know about K9 is that the first 2 rounds, for some reason, always seems very slow for them, right? They take some time to ramp up. I believe I mentioned this at the start of the show, and hopefully we get to see that side of K9 again, because this last 2 rounds is always where they shine. So I think the competition is going to be a bit more tighter. But if you guys have any opinions, if you guys think otherwise, you want to share anything with us on the broadcast, do remember to post it on your socials with the hashtag Snapdragon Pro Series and stand a chance to be featured on the live stream. We want to have you with us in this discussion because I just love having people in discussion, right? It's great to hear from our viewers out there. And if you guys have any predictions, if you guys are watching on Twitch, drop your predictions in the Twitch chat below. Let me do this. I'm a bit slow on that, but drop your predictions in the Twitch chat. Tell us who you think is going to win.
So, as you say just now, prediction.
Oh, right. You're asking for my prediction.
Prediction.
All right.
Come on.
K9.
You can
I have to stick by them,
And I'll go for Aqua Ultraman. And yeah, this is the round number 5. And yep, they already disembarked from the plane. And yeah, Bullseye will be the high tier loot zone. And yeah, the team from GM Raimi will be going for that high tier loot.
Just instantly drops down, right? And no contest at all. We see Anxiety pretty nearby. Barba probably going to the nearby houses just to see if we can get a bit of info. But I am slightly worried for Barba though. If he gets caught out right now, that could be disaster for Anxiety. But for every other team, I think they are pretty much spread out except for RV and AK and AV Ligers. They are literally in a hot dropping into each other. It's good. You can see a very early first blood.
Wow, we already have our first blood.
Oh, look at that. Oh no, they backtracked back into Cape Town, but hard to get is already there. So we might see a very early fights on multiple fronts. I mean, ORV is shooting at, well, Axel is shooting ORV, and actually gets Apnoy down. So we get a lot of early exchanges from all of these squads.
But yeah, we can see that right now. The team from RV, from No Escape, they still with 4 men and just next to them, the 2 times Booyah on the early stage, which is AV Ligers, who has tried to landed some damage. Pipanda doing a great job, but still she also receiving some damage. And right now, here we already have hard to get, and also Ono Esport will be confronting each other. It seems like one man has been taken down, and whoa, Man Flank has been taken down by Jay-Z, and also Anubis took down Gym Quest on the other side.
Very early exchanges from some of these teams, the way faster opening on Bermuda, something that we didn't really get to see in the first 2 days, and even in the opening few rounds that we had previously. This doesn't feel like it, but once again, they're chasing down the members of Oh No. They want this kill, they want the clean 4 kills for themselves. And this is a good start for them to recover from all of those abysmal rounds that they have to put them back in a better standing. Zimran's gonna be third to go. Jab getting sprayed down. Oh no, Romeo are no more.
You just imagine that Insane from behind shouting like this. Why are you running? Why are you running? And just like, oh, and once again, oh no, Esport, they just lost they just lost their grip because on previous round they also has been taken down so early of the game, and this is we can see that on the other side, GM Remy will be pushed by the team from I think from Anxiety. Kanoho landing some shots towards them, and Unknown, it seems like receiving a lot of damage right here, and still not getting some takedown. But right now this is Kanoho on the roof, try to plan what's next for their team. And this is Anxiety, try to, but this is GM Furra with that motorcycle. Still wandering around,
quick stroll.
Yeah.
I always am impressed by players who uses vehicles to go for recon missions. But Warsync, here we go. Invoker making quick contact with Torm. He's actually getting shot from behind. Dekos gets that knock. Invoker very caught in the open. Tacular completely ambushes Jabat. They get a 1-for-1 trade. Invoker lost in the process. Too slow, able to get safety and get himself patched up. Tacular is going to be that guy that might open up the entire fight for the team. But Dekos, he's not going to let this slide. If you take down Jabat, we're going to come for you. Vector Kimbo from the side of Tacular, and Dekos does not stand a chance. Tacular wins that one. A second kill going over to Warsync Philippines, and Tacular now has some time to patch himself back up. Parent's going to be third one, getting into Joy with a shotgun. And Orange Esports gets systematically dispatched by Warsync Philippines.
This is the only player left Torm need to do. Carry on his teammate Hope with good shot just now. With that plasma. I think that is a plasma gun. And right now, from behind. Trying to get into the no. And right now, no! Orange Esport has been eliminated at 11th place. Once again, their death rate will be shot by these players.
What a good start from Warsync Philippines. I say a good start, right? They did lose two. It's kind of costly this early on, but the fact that Tacular was able to find an angle and open things up for the team, really do enjoy it. Really do like seeing this side of Warsync Philippines. Just taking that initiative, taking the fight to all these teams that had a better track record in our opening days. But we see this circle, very unorthodox one, right down to the southern side.
Yeah.
It's going to force a lot of teams to start that early rotation.
But it seems like we are just having a deja vu, Once again, Warsync PH slaying all the Orange Esport players. Once again, we are seeing the same thing. And
they did do that, right?
Yeah. The celebrations keep on continue.
Did we see them shoot the bodies? I don't think so. Right? It's once enough.
Just 1 or 2 shots just now.
Yeah, it's a
small celebration.
Yeah, it's smaller because they did lose 2 guys. So you can't really celebrate properly if you don't have the full squad with you.
Because the more the merrier. The celebration.
Okay, here's the thing. Can you imagine if so we go into the next round, right? The last round.
Yeah.
And Warsync again tries to hunt down Orange Esports. Because Orange Esports did that to them once, and now they became target number 1 for Warsync.
Yeah.
Okay, let's find where Orange Esports. There they are. Let's go. Take them out. It could be, sometimes.
Because we seen that they are landed on the same drop spot, which is on the game number 4 at Kalahari, and the celebrations begin there. And I'm seeing that once again they have a chance that they will be meeting at the same place once again, and let's see who will shot the death grid, either Orange Esport or Warsync PH.
I love when these rivalries form in game, throughout the competition, where you just get this very vengeful team. Like once isn't enough. We want to beat you every single time we meet. K9 did lose Normain early on, I believe, to a Divine. Mr. D getting the shot in, so this is kind of a rough start for K9, but both of these teams are tanking the blue zone. We see that Ice Cream getting thrown out, trying to flush Zen OP out. But unfortunately, doesn't really get that done. So K9 might need to think of retreating because Divine, they do have the numbers. They do have the guns to work with.
Still right now, the team from Divine need to plan themselves to get into the blue zone, or else they will wasting their bandage or wasting their med kit. And however, you can see that they will be running side to side to get into the blue zone with another teams that also will be doing the same. And this is Mr. D, try to patch himself up. And they are all at peak area.
Now there's a lot of teams around there. Well, I mean, Divine is at peak area, but let's focus our attention just for a while. look at where everyone is. We talked about this. I mentioned this circle is unorthodox. It will force us early rotation. And will force the majority of the team to be around factory. That's where RV is, No Escape Revolt is. AKO Ultraman is nearby as well. We see G and Remy on the radar. A lot of teams have already gathered around this perimeter. We see that trip mine getting placed out early on. I mean, AKO Ultraman, they're not in any rush.
Yeah,
Setting up shop.
They are in a good position though, but still, even though they are at the center of the circle right now, but they need to be careful. We can see that H2G, hard to get, already arrived with their vehicle, but right now that guy will totally be shot by this guy. Oh no. But still, yeah, he need to run away. But you know, when you're strolling around with the vehicles, you might somehow having those information to be given to your teammate. This is the plan. You're strolling and someone is shooting you, and right now, oh, this building got someone, and that is how you get those information, by strolling around. But yeah, it is a risky way to do that, but still, it's worth the information.
Of course, as long as you survive. Huh? The condition being that you survive that. You know, you don't get caught out in the open. AV Liga's definitely a slower game, but just like what P Panda say, right?
Yeah,
You want to play it safe, play it slow, there's no rush, and just take it step by step, round by round. Because after this, they will only have 5 more rounds left, including those from tomorrow. You can say the same for Divine, who has again taking control of Factory, or at least try to take control. Running into RV. Slumber getting caught off guard instantly by Xanop. They're running around the time once more, but Slumber has his back turned. And Sandu can't help him.
No!
And a one fell swoop, Divine takes out RV.
The Divine show who's the boss right now, but still they can't so comfortable, because right now there's still 9 teams that still survive, and we can see that H2G, hard to get, currently on fire as we are speaking right now. They seem like they're just next to a team from Anxiety and also ORV, and at the same time GM. You can see that GM Remy, they are at the center, at the focal of the circle, you know, and I think that is not a good position for them, because everyone will know that, oh, that is the guy, because they are center of the attraction.
Yeah, like you make one noise and you attract 8 different squads.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's gonna try and take you out first. I think I used to think that being at the center is the best until I realized that everyone wants me.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I rather be on the outskirts. So we are getting a factory circle, most likely the blue zone, pushing, you know, Warsick Philippines in. They decide to take the long route. It's gonna help them to avoid Anxiety. This is a good decision from the side of Warsick Philippines, right? They only have 2 members left. They don't want to take this unnecessary fight. So K9 will have to face AKO Ultraman.
Right now, Roy with the double barrel, try to hunt one player from K9. This is Pain. Get ready behind wall. And AKO too fast with that grenade. Try to take down one, but not. This is too early. But still, they are up with 4 players, and 1 player Blank will try to make that escape. But still, the AKO too fast will having that kill with that Groza. A nice, well done shot. Wow. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing that the team has been totally wiped out. K9 has been wiped out.
Oh, a rough one for K9 again. Just not able to win the fight. They already were down 1 man before it even starts. But man, AKO Ultraman doing that so well. It's coordination, cutting off all the escape route, the coordinated attack from them. Hard to get. She is making contact with members of Anxiety. Barbara going for a stroll, completely just spotting the members of Hard to Get. But the problem for Anxiety is that they don't have cover to work with it. The only way forward is through the shooting gallery of Hard to Get. So it will be a challenge for them. It's Divine. They should know that AKO Ultraman is nearby.
And right now we can see that AKO Ultraman making his way towards the warehouse, where we can see that Divine is inside, waiting for them to get into their place. But right now, oh, you can see that Divine play a bit safe in this round. Is it a strategy to win that placement point, to get that booyah, or you think that that is another way to win.
Is there another way to win? I don't think there's much choice.
Yeah.
So you gotta go for that fight. Whoa, Warsick Philippines now. 2 against 4, hard to get right in front of them. Hard to get, just going in for the rush. They actually are very confident how they execute this. They're doing it right, instead of getting down.
Oh!
And Joy stood no chance. Warsick Philippines closes that door. And well, hard to get closes that door.
Yeah,
They
but
will take
still,
out Warsick Philippines.
with 0 casualties, they're still up with 4 members. And now they are really, I think they are really confident to get into the circle. But right now, the team from AKO, AV Ligers will be facing the team from Anxiety. 1 man down already from the side of AV Ligers. But still, 1 shot from Barba just now took down Pip Panda. And still, we can see that AV Ligers in a grave danger. However, they still have Psycho. We've tried to hold the ground. And right now, with that jiggle move by Barba, with that
What a
grenade
nade.
by Kanoho. Still left with Anubis. Anubis, with that, I think he will go straight towards those players. 3v1 situation. And Navy Ligers will be set back to the lobby.
What did I tell you? The golden arm of Kanoho
Yeah.
is always finds its mark. The grenade plays, opening. That fight was pretty much in Anxiety's favor, but Kanoho confirms it with that grenade play. Absolutely lovely. Axel on the other end was able to take out Fohra as they take on the side of G and Remy. Unknown also down on the ground. Ray Meow is going to be the third to go. And I think Aguila will have very little that he can do. So AKO Ultraman winning that one. Anxiety creeping up from behind. The next victim is going to be hard to get on the top of the hill. This is getting a bit too crowded for all of these teams. There's insane finds a bullet in the chest, man. And it's going to be hard to retrieve them. Toby also down. Hard to get. Finally finding their strike.
Seems like they are doing quite great right now. The team from Hard to Get, are they gonna bring back their day 1 glory in this round? Let's see. But still, we can see that Chessman need to do something because he is low in HP. And right now, we can see that on the left corner, you can see that right now the small map, which is a bird eye view. However, you can see that with that grenade launcher, took down 2 men just now. Husky.
And Divine now is on the fire. We see all these fights happening across the map. Somehow Aguila, the last man alive for GM Remy, is still finding kills for himself. Chessman was able to eliminate Mr. D. So Divine down to 2 members, and Hard to Get ends up going out. It's definitely a turn of events, and look at that circle right in the middle. No one is taking control of that area. It's AKO Ultraman playing on the outskirts. 5 teams and 13 players left alive. Anxiety with 8 kills in the back. A lot of players along the side. Divine seems to be the next target.
But right now, we can see that AKO Ultraman have a convert zone where they are not involving with these 3 teams, 3 to 4 teams plays right now. Because right now they are just hiding safe and sound. And just let them play with, just let this war begin. And yeah, we will come to you just right after the end. ORB Tyrant has been eliminated, and GM Remy also has been eliminated at 3rd place. And just left with 3 squad, and this is Divine with two men. And with that grenade by Kanoho once again, Husky.
The golden arm of Kanoho is about to show you guys how to use that grenade. AKO Ultraman against Anxiety, and look at the Kanoho, he's still tossing nades. 2 more in the hand. Anxiety with 11 kills, and Kanoho is about to make the push. Roy gets tagged 4 versus 4. Kanoho with 1 last nade over that glue wall. Lemon so low but not down just yet, and Kanoho tries to go in for the kill. The glue wall gets taken down just in time. Focus fire from AKO, crippling the members of Anxiety. Chessman tries to come in for backup, but Toby is already down. AKO Ultraman doing a good job. Roy does get flashed, but Chessman needs to hold on. The rest of his team have fallen apart, and AKO Ultraman go in for one final push. And AKO Ultraman finally gets a booyah.
What a final circle! What a final clutch just now we've seen by AKO Ultraman. A good jiggle move, and they managed to get their first. Oh no, this is the 2nd booyah of the day for AKO Ultraman.
Yeah, and AKO Ultraman, they came so close to the booyah 2 times in the first 2 rounds. Snatched by AV Ligers, and finally they earned it through blood, sweat, and tears in round number 5.
Yeah.
A well-deserved win for AKO Ultraman.
Yeah, oh, okay. They didn't have their booyah on the first and second game, but this is where they will make their gap even more wider and will be standing strong on the top of the standing board.
Yeah, even without the booyahs, they are already in first place. And now with their booyah, now with their point boost, they will definitely remain there for a while. And when we call back to the first 2 rounds where AB Lagos got the booyah, when you look at standings, AKO Ultraman in round number 1 still got the most points.
Yep.
In round 2, sure they're in second, but they were able to make up a lot of their points with their skills. And now with this one, I think AKO Ultraman have cemented themselves to be the front runner in this tournament.
Yeah, but we will see just right after this with if the standings say otherwise or the points say otherwise. But yeah, but as we right now we roughly calculate, still AKO Ultraman will leading the pack, and yep, we are hoping that they will maintain the performance on the next game.
Performance always matters, and performance leads to winning, which also matters.
Yes.
Because this is made possible by our partners at Snapdragon Elite Gaming when winning matters. And AKO Ultraman understands that. I think all competitors, they do understand this banter as well. It's all about winning, it's all about prize, all about glory, all about drive. Also, we gotta thank Monster Energy for making us unleash the beast within us as commentators, and also the players for unleashing their full potential. Check them out at www.monsterenergy.com/gaming.
And still, if you guys want some update about the Snapdragon Pro Series, not just for Free Fire, but still, we have another games. Join our Discord server, discord.gg/Snapdragon Pro Series for more info. As we said before this, we also inside there.
Yes, talk to us, talk to anyone there. And for now, we gotta leave you guys with some highlights as usual as we go take a break. But we will come back for the final round of the Snapdragon Pro Series Free Fire Open Finals Day number 3. So do not go anywhere. We will be right back.
The Snapdragon Pro Series is brought to you by Snapdragon Elite Gaming and Monster Energy.
Triple kill. Triple kill. Killing spree. Triple kill. Triple kill. Killing spree.
Welcome back to the Snapdragon Pro Series Free Fire Open Finals Day 3. We have one more round to go before we close the day out. My name is Husky, alongside Abento. I'm excited for the last round. We've seen AQ Ultraman being the only team thus far as the front runners to score a booyah.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, that booyah is going to cement their lead in the first place.
Yeah, but we're still on the line where we can see that they is. Yeah, we still on the line with that underdog supremacy. Where still we can see that from round number 1 until round number 5, it's still the underdogs dominate the whole day of the whole day today. But yeah, let's go to the round standings for the previous match. Let's see, AKO Ultraman managed to secure that solid 23 points, and also followed by Anxiety with 20 points, just split with 3 points split behind, and Divine on the 3rd place with 13 points.
Yep, can never forget about Anxiety, even though they didn't win it, but the only difference maker was the placement points for them, right? It really came down to the wire. AKO Ultraman just having a better endgame fight, hard to get, having probably the best round thus far today. 11 points. GN Remy 8, ORV Tyrants kind of catching up with 7 points. Orange Esports is the one that is having a tough time, only 2 points. Same with K9, kind of struggling thus far. Warsick Philippines falling a bit from the top. They had a great round 4, but round 5, at least they accomplished their mission of taking out Orange Esports. But apart from that, didn't really go too well for them.
But still, I feel so sad for Orange Esports because they are just 2 rounds. They have been taken down by Warsick PH, and I'm hoping that to see one more time that Orange Esports will have their revenge towards Warsick PH on this last and final round. Come on, Orange Esports, come on,
come on. Or we can pin our hopes on AKO Ultraman.
Yep.
He's having a good time. 11 kills. Almost 6,100 damage. I'm going to round up the number. At the end of the day, I think AKO Ultraman has been the most consistent team that we have. Despite not having the most booyah, I believe they were able to rack up the kills and the placement points. Admittedly, day 1 was a bit slow for AKO Ultraman, but day 2 onwards, they have been really consistently putting out those numbers despite not getting most of the booyahs, which I think is a very important quality, right? You'd rather have 3 mediocre games than having 1 good game and 2 bad games. So this is what we've been waiting for. AKO Ultraman now extending the lead once more, 152 points in first place. A 20-point gap between them and Anxiety, who are in 2nd place, followed by Divine in 3rd. Eva continues still sits in 4th. GM Remy in 5th. K9 Esports in 6th place.
Yup, we can see that Legion Alpha follow with. We can see that from the top 1 until the top 9, they are already in the 3-digit zone. And yup, as I said, we still have another day tomorrow, and that is the last redemption card for them. They need to use it well, but we still need to focus on the last and this final round today on the map Kalahari. But on the side of top 10, we get hard to get. Orange Esports, they still have their chance to just climb up a bit. But on the top 12, we still have Team Valhalla, Black Angel, Maharlika. Yeah, the top 12 spot still open until the I think no escape. We will still stand a chance to get into the 12, the best 12.
I honestly think the top 12 race is still ongoing. You know, these guys are very, very close. This is the kind of free fire I like to see, right? You have one bad game and that's going to cost you your qualifications. The Warsick Philippines make it to 100. Again, we saw them, they got overtaken early on, but we know that they can come back because they have that chance. So 9 teams have joined the 100-point VIP club. The competition is getting tighter and tighter, and even though we know who is definitely making it to top 12, we know who most likely has a chance to get first place. At the end of the day, we still want to know who that top 12 is. So that list is pretty much still an open book, probably until the last round tomorrow, which has always been the case for Free Fire, right? You never know who's going to win.
But still, it's so unfortunate to the teams of AV Ligers past round, but still, deep inside me, I'm still hoping that this last round, AV Ligers will make it, will have their booyah or get a higher kill point. I don't know, but still, I'm hoping that AV Ligers will bounce back and securing solid point to get those 12, the top 12 slot to move to the grand final.
I think it is 100% possible because I think at AV, first of all, the score into top 12 is actually pretty close, right? You get one good game, you increase your chances well, by a huge margin. And of course, for AV Ligers, you know, they still have 5 rounds, including the next one, to play. It's fair to say that we are pinning a bit of our hopes on AV Liger as the team that makes that miracle run into the top 12. Based, you know, considering that their performance in the first 2 days was subpar at best.
Yeah, but still, everything can happen in this tournament. Free Fire on the Snapdragon Pro Series, and AV Ligers, prove yourself that you guys are the walking miracle on this very earth. But I'm so excited to go for the last and final game of the day. And still, same question. What's your prediction?
I was about to ask you that. I was about to ask you if you think that you are sticking with AV Ligers, because I think in the last round, I think AQ Ultraman probably will have a way better chance. In fact, the past 3 rounds that they played have been very consistent, right? They could have gotten all 3 booyahs if AV Liger didn't cut in, right? And of course, as you see just now, drop your predictions in the Twitch chat because we want to hear all of that. And of course, if you want to be a part of this, other than making your predictions, we also have a hashtag for you. Hashtag Snapdragon Pro Series. Share your comments, share your memes, share the discussion, and start and get the conversation rolling, and you might stand a chance to be featured on our live stream.
Of course, don't forget the hashtag. Make that hashtag trending on every platform that right now is broadcasting this tournament. So guys, you didn't answer yet my question.
No, I did. AKO Ultraman.
Oh, okay, Ultraman.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
For me, personally, I will go for anxiety because I will go for anxiety because they have a close one just now, but they can do better after this. They can just a little bit more.
So anxiety for you, AKO Ultraman. It's good, right? We're rooting for the top 2 teams.
Yeah. Okay, but still, the thing that I want to watch after this is the rivalry fight between Orange Esports and Warsick PH.
Okay, so 2 questions, right? 2-part question.
Yeah.
Do you think they will hot drop each other? And if they do, who is gonna win?
Okay. This is what we call it a safe one.
Because Orange Esports drops at Shrine.
Yes.
Warsick Philippines also drops at Shrine. So who is going to win that one? So far, I think Warsick Philippines are up 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1 score right now. But still, I want to see Orange Esports win because I want to see that they shot the death rate.
All right, I'll go the opposite way. I think Warsick. I think it is best of 5, right? It's 2-1 in Warsick Philippines.
Yeah, but still, I'm hoping that our observer out there will focus on Shrine after this.
I feel like we will just look at them until one team gets eliminated.
Okay.
I mean, it's Kalahari, right? This is it's our favorite map, you know. This is the Kalahari Club. We're going to take the plane. We're going to go all the way to Kalahari for one final time today for day number 3. Let's see if what we predict comes true. It's Kalahari, land of the barren desert, and the land, very hot weather, heated competition. All right, Here we go. The plane cuts through Shrine, right? They have not dropped just yet. Oh, there we go. Orange has just dropped. Warsick Philippines have not made their move yet.
Yeah, but you can see that I sense that they will be shifting their drop spot, you know.
Oh, they're right there. You see them, they're right there.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go. Oh, no. But we can see the Warsick is stopped just next.
No, Warsick is going.
Oh, yes, he did. He's
They're
going.
going for it.
Yeah.
All right, observers.
Observers,
You know what
let's
to
go.
do. Come on. I want to see Warsick against Orange Esports.
But we can see that right now, Orange Esports. I sense that they're arriving earlier than the team from Warsick PH. But right now,
why are we looking at this? No, I want to look at Orange. I want to look at Orange. I don't care what happens here. All right, fine. We haven't seen any kill death just yet on the kill feed. So H2G against GM Remy. It is Batman with the first knock onto Unknown, and Batman gets knocked down by Ray Meow.
Oh, we can see that right now. GM Unknown has been sent back to the lobby. The first man has been going to what we call it, to have his rest. But H2D Batman also has been taken down by Ramiel. A good one just now. But right now with that shotgun, he will be going back to take the defense behind that glue wall. But still, we have Insane. But GM Ramy right now is the new kill leader.
H2G, and then I'm not really getting the kills that they want to. It's going to be a 2 versus 3 in favor of GM Remy. Ramiel and Aguila up on the second floor as Jay-Z slowly creeps around the corner. He does have Insane with him, but unfortunately for Hard to Get, I think this could be the end of the line unless they pull off a great clutch, because the rest of GM Remy are encircling the building. I mean, Ramiel, he's right there. It's not going to see Insane though, as Insane creeps around the corner. They are trapped.
Yeah.
Effectively trapped in this building.
Fight. Well, ride or die. This is the situation of ride or die. If you want to survive, you must hit yourself well. But right now, from the perspective view, we can see that right now. Oh, the team from GM Ramy, they are already conquering on the top spot of the building. And it gave them a slightly advantage, but what does matter is who kills who.
I just want to say that so far we haven't heard any action from Orange and Warsick. Surprising.
Either they shift to another location, one of them shifting to another location, or
maybe Orange got scared and we're like, no, we don't want to fight this. One of them.
Yeah, either one of them.
Not necessarily Orange.
Yeah. So still we together with GM Ramy and also Hard to Get. They still playing those mental game. Who will lose their patience first will totally will going out and make themselves killed.
I think Hard to Get only has one way through, and it's to fight their way out. It feels like they are trapped in a kind of a makeshift prison, if I say. I think we see some action on the kill feed. That goes Jubat. Oh, Warsick Philippines, they're losing out on this. Come on. Never mind. We're done. We are done with the action.
Warsick PH has been eliminated. That's my Orange Esports. Come on, guys. Come on. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, you equal the scoreboard, 2 to 2.
2 to 2. Yeah.
It'll be sad for Warsick Philippines.
Still, you have this match ongoing. Insane will be shot from behind. Aguila took down Insane with that MP5. A good shot then. But right now, GM Ramiel tried to shoot from afar. However, Insane will be revived. But still, Aguila will be defend himself behind the tree. But this is Aguila will be going for that clutch. Oh, no. It's still too early. But he will be head-to-head with Further. This is Jay-Z from behind. Aguila took down Insane, and Hard to Get will be eliminated just like that.
I was holding my breath. I thought Aguila wasn't. He has his grenade. He didn't have his gun now, and his back was turned. But he came in clutch as the hero. Mr. D did get knocked down early on by, I believe, Anxiety. Well, actually, no. Barba was the one who got knocked down. Noho is also down. Anxiety having a rough start in this open area as Newbie and Shura come in, cutting through the open land. They want Toby down, and I think Toby doesn't have much resources to work with. Trying to go for the 1 versus 1, but it's again Newbie winning that one now, and Anxiety, the team that we want to see
Triple kill.
perhaps make it, most likely won't make it this round.
it is too early to have that triple kill, but newbie proved that I'm at that I'm leading the pack right now with that 3 kills. However, you can see this is Anxiety Chessman, the only sole survivor that left for the team Anxiety, and he will carrying their team's hope to ensure that they will be survive and will be confirming that they will be on the top of the leaderboard.
This is a way faster round of Kalahari, right?
Yes.
We are 6 minutes in, and we've already lost 12 players.
Indeed.
It's a very
but
action-packed round. Oh, Divine making their move. We see where the circle heads towards, and so far, it's still a very forgiving circle.
Yep.
See ORV in the middle of Refinery as expected, taking control of that area. Anxiety this time only left with Chessman, and AV Liger is playing it safe towards the western side of the map. It's true to their name, just play it safe, play it slow, let's get the points in.
As they planned just now, they need to play safe because they know it. Because if compared to other teams with experience and also have a great firepower, that is the best strategy you have. The only one. Either you go to die, or you play safe and you live longer. And if you are lucky, you can have that booyah at the end of a game.
They've done it once, it's position, but that was on Bermuda.
Yeah.
Right, the one that they got on Kalahari, they fought for it.
Yeah, the first game.
Yeah, the first game, just gotta get a position.
They just need to wait
Well,
to the right time. But right now,
Oh!
Panda, oh no, good one just now by Tears, getting those revenge. But still, it's 3-on-3 situation, Husky.
Can they, extract Dependent? Anubis tries to go in to help. Was gate kept by Jibba on the other side. Deco is getting shot as well. The members of AV Ligers, they want to give this up. Deco's and Jibba healing up. The inhaler, the ice grenade, trying to chuck them down. Shiz. It's already on the ground. Parent tries to go for the finisher. Deco's, if a great nade takes out Anubis, and AV Ligers are put in an incredibly tough spot. Psycho tries to make a run for it, but only into the hands of Parent. Just put down that glue wall. The gap cycle
nice.
turns the corner, gets a knockdown, but can he get the finisher? No, Torm makes sure that no one will go down, not on his watch. And the Orange Esports now up 8 kills.
The Saitama doing a great job, but right now they have the third party. K9 is coming. One man has been taken. Dekos has been taken down with that shot. Amazing shot from afar.
Lovely intervention from K9. And Orange Esports, they did not have any time to breathe. They didn't even have time to loot and replenish their resources. This is good news from K9.
Yeah. Your boys is doing a great job right now, but still, they still have another 3 players to be taken down. This is, or they are, you can see that Orange Esports try to make their escape right now. However, Blank will be flanking to the right side. However, you can see that Jabat try to heal himself. Torm in a grave danger right now. You can see the Parent is open. Nice shot, but however, you can see that Jabat will be going. Oh, shot! Nice one by Pain, bringing the pain towards that man. And one more player has been taken down.
Lovely execution from K9. I want to go for Norm. And Norm, can he at least confirm a kill for himself? The answer is no. Pain and Blank were the heroes. And Orange Esports killing spree ends right here. K9 takes over.
Wow, a good one by K9, confirming those kills. But right now we whiff together with the no escape revolt right now. Son Tua from far side tries to shoot, but this is Jim Koi with double barrel. Has been taken down by Legs just now. And we can see that Ono is on the domination. This is the only sole survivor right now. Son Tua from far side with that SVD. Try to shot down one man, but still no damage has been landed. But the team, we can see that Chessman on the other side, inside the command post.
Yeah, Suntor has to make a break for it because this fight is essentially over. We hear the vehicles. Ono also sustaining some of damage. They did lose 2 members early on. And the overall things, in the bigger scheme of things, I think Ono will be happy with the current results. But still have to outrun the blue zone though. They're tanking the second phase, and it doesn't hurt as much.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a long way for them to travel. They need a vehicle. That's with the best case scenario. AKO Ultraman, meanwhile, has been pretty quiet the entire game.
Yeah. They just seems like what if you see before the past few games, they are just being quiet on the early stage of the game, and who knows? They all of a sudden they have 12 kills, 10 kills. When is the time they kill those player?
Oh, Divine might answer that. Wow, GM Remy is also here, taking on K9 Aguila.
Oh!
With a backstab onto Wushi. That's a decent opener for GM Remy. And Fura also wants more pain-taking shots, not just from GM Remy, but also from Divine. We get a three-way fight right here. 8 more teams remaining, and it's only 11 minutes in as Fura sets up all of these glue walls. GM Remy tries to find a flank angle. Newbie actually tags Pain with that grenade, so it's a three-way fight. And then it's not GM Remy who ends it. It's actually Divine who finishes off K9.
It's Divine actually coming for that one, and K9 has been eliminated. We just left with 7 squad left, but this is GM Remy trying to defend himself. Fura is in grave danger behind that glue wall. This is Divine Newbie. I'm seeing that Divine will be going on fire on this round, Husky.
Oh, they definitely are kind of amping the pace up. And Divine once more, another good shot. Fura can't find his way out. Divine 7 kills, leading the pack. And Ray Meow is going to make the great escape alongside Aguila. They were spotted out by the members of Divine, but they should have enough just to get away.
Team from GM Remy still have Agila and also Ramiel on the move. You can see that this is the stats. Agila dealing 695 damage, and yeah, still not enough to survive. But still, he needs to do something. This is AKO Ultraman with still a complete full squad, and Anxiety has been eliminated just now. What is happening?
I'll tell you what is happening. Chaos is happening. AKO Ultraman finally shows up. And just like you say, I've been told that they might not be active in the early stages, but once the going gets tough, once the push comes to shove, AKO Ultraman delivers. And Ono are in the line of sight. AKO Ultraman trying to push up this refinery area.
And right now on the scoreboard on the right side, you can see that Divine leading with 7 kill points. However, Orange Esports with 10 points. What about that? We are seeing a lot of kill points, but it is too sad that they are too soon just now. But right now, this is ORV Dizu. That sniper tried to snipe someone, but yeah, you don't.
Oh no!
Oh,
Abdul dropped. Disconnected. A free pick-off for AKO Ultraman. Unfortunate for ORV Tyrants. And AKO Ultraman slowly, despite the fact that they needed to push upwards, they actually got control of the area. Yeah. They got control of the edge of the circle. The best case scenario for the team.
And this will be the gatekeeping drama will be happening after this. And we can see that AKO, they already know there are someone just next to them. And yeah, either you want or not, you need to get into the circle. But yeah, we can see that right now. The team from ORV, they have that advantage because they are at the top of the platform right now. And you can see that Jampong is just on the top of them.
Yeah, and we'll see if Jampong can at least get something in return because things are not looking good for ORV. We can say the same for RV, you know. Santua with a grappling gun was able to cover some ground very efficiently.
Yeah.
But I think he's made enough noise. And
you see that
Ono knows he's there.
Ono
there we go.
Knows? Oh no, nah. Yeah, just take a rest first. You have been that Spidey move, but yeah, take some rest before you get into the match. But right now you can see that the team from Ono will be marching towards inside the circle, and the team from ORV will be waiting. Excel is open from behind, but why on earth you're not killing him? He doesn't know that you are behind him, and this is too fast. You can see that Imran from behind try to get landing some shot, and Mr. D and Jampong took down AKO Lemon, and Lemon has been taken down, and this is, oh no will be going, but Imran, what should I do? Why am I running? But still, yeah, you can see that Excel still try to hold the ground, but from behind Imran, one more chance, but still Imran cannot land those shots on Excel.
Yeah, missed opportunity from Ono. That could have really crippled AKO Ultraman. AKO Ultraman did lose one member, I believe, but that is pretty much it. They lost Lemon, but it could have been a lot more worse. And now Ono is gonna get forced up with the ice grenade just to go for a big round around the containers. And all these teams are out in the open, but his back exposed to Divine. Shura gets an easy pick off. AKO Ultraman now have to deal with Divine and also Santua, who has finally revealed himself, but he ends up revealing himself to two different teams. GM Remy is out. ORV Tyrants also eliminated. No escape Revolt going down. And it's between Divine and AKO Ultraman. It feels like deja vu. The Malaysian Titans up against each other. AKO Ultraman with one man down. They're gonna run straight into Divine. Taking this fight head on. Roy leads the charge with a double barrel shotgun against Mr. D. And who's gonna win this out? Mr. D still alive. And Roy gets tagged with a grenade launcher. And Divine will not be denied. EXO is gonna be next on the chopping block, but Mr. D somehow is a survivor. AKO Ultraman does the stand. And Divine snatches the booyah away.
Second booyah of the day by Divine. A great job by Zin OB, Newbie, Mr. D, and also Shura. Easy. Wow. I just say that, wow. AKO Ultraman going for that rush just now. But I'm hoping that they will win. But at the end, Divine snatching those booyah from the Ultraman.
Second booyah of the day. Of course, like we said, you know, it's just another day in the office. They upgraded the technology. One of them is taking Fantasyland. I see a lot of supercomputers back there. Maybe that's how you improve your gameplay. But one thing I want to point out quickly is for AKO Ultraman, right? They got one booyah today.
Okay.
But all 4 matches that they played, they placed top 2.
Yep, indeed.
Very impressive consistency from AKO Ultraman despite only getting 1 booyah. But do not let that booyah number fool you because they have always been up there.
Yeah, I have to say that this is the day that AKO Ultraman really play at their best. But still, yeah, it is so sad they can't have that booyah on the last and final game to make themselves appear on the final screen. But still, they've done a great job, and congratulations also to Divine for having that great moment to get their second booyah on the last and final match.
And just a great performance, right? Exactly what we wanted to see. I think the only time that a non-underdog team got a booyah was AKO Ultraman, round 5.
Oh.
Aside from that, you know, it's Divine, it's Warsick Philippines, it's AV Ligers.
Yeah.
It's a perfect day 3. It's perfect to set us up for tomorrow to see who is going to qualify through the top 12 and who gets to walk away with the 3,000 Sing dollars in first place. I think AKO Ultraman are poised to take that prize pool, but perhaps that would change tomorrow.
Yeah, wait until we see the gap that has been made by AKO Ultraman on the point system. But still, we have to congratulate every winners that we seen today. The first 2 booyah by AV Ligers, and also we have 2 teams on the match number 3, which is I forget.
AV Ligers, we have Warsick Philippines. We had AKO Ultraman with Divine.
And also Divine.
Yep.
Yeah. Congratulations to those who are already get their booyah today. And don't forget, the race is still open because we still have another day tomorrow. And that is the last redemption card for you guys to be used, and use it well. For those underdog that's still on the bottom frag, try to make use of the redemption card tomorrow wisely.
Yep, this is a marathon.
Yeah.
You can come out the gates blazing, you know, the 100-meter sprint, just like what Hard to Get and Who's Next Kawasaki Philippines did. But they ran out of steam pretty quickly. And it's about who can last until the very end. And I think we are starting to see the distinction between the sprinter and the track and field runner.
Yeah.
So I think it's just great to reach the stage where we kind of know who's going to win, but at the same time we don't know who is going to be our final roster for the knockout stage, for the playoffs, top 12. All made possible by our partners at Snapdragon Elite Gaming, when winning matters. And honestly, tomorrow is where we find out who makes top 12, and that's where winning really matters.
Yeah.
To close out this marathon. And of course, we are also enabled by Monster Energy for allowing all of us on the desk to be hyped for every single game, and for the players to perform at their maximum capacity, because it allows us to unleash the beast within. Check them out at www.monsterenergy.com/gaming.
And also,
And also,
Okay, also, I want to highlight one thing.
Mhm.
Have you drink Monster Energy drink?
of course, love it.
Wow.
Love it.
Same goes
You
here.
feel my
but-
energy? Okay, maybe you don't feel it now. You know, you gotta wait. I always come prepared. I always feel like I am energized.
Yeah.
Just how we just give the best. This is how I enjoy every day. I feel like we need the kick, and this is what keeps us in tip-top condition. But we do have some highlights for you guys from that previous round, so let's check in on that, because I think we have a lot of things that we can dissect. I feel like in this last round, AB Ligers once more reverted to the very passive approach, and it did not work well, not against Orange.
But we can see that also Orange Esports have done a great job by taking down, first they're taking down the entire village of Warseek PH and just take down AV Ligers, and this is the moment where Divine showing that they are something and took down also the whole village of their enemy, and this is the moment we can see that Mr. D took on the team from AKO Ultraman, the leader of the pack, and it seemed that Mr. D also doing a great job.
Yeah, I mean, love the performance from Divine. In fact, I think they ended the round, with 15 kills. I think 15 kills is the final amount that Divine got for themselves. So, with that taken into consideration, we're looking at 27 points off of one round, which is a very impressive performance from Divine. Let's take a look at the round standings from the last match that just ended. And indeed, 27 points for Divine.
7 points.
Basically, majority of the lobby was taken out by Divine.
Yeah, but we still can see that AKO Ultraman not doing that bad, because they still have their 13 points. You can see that before they have that 20 gap point with the second one, but on the third place we have GM Raimi with 11 points. Orange Esports done a great job at number 4 with 10 points. Sharing the same point with No Escape Revolt with 10 points. But we can see that Warseek PH, what is happening with them? Because they are too soon been beat up by a team from Orange Esports at the shrine just now.
I mean, you're trying to fight Orange, right? And you know, at some point you are going to lose, and of course that one was one of it. Divine, 15 kills and almost 7,000 damage. That's incredible numbers from this team. Again, we talk about how veteran these guys are, right? Newbie, we have Shura, with Mr. D. These guys have been around for so long, and the performance is always going to be there. It's a matter of time. When you have someone who is such a great leader on the side of Divine, I think this is a given that you would put on great numbers. And now, Divine is in second place. They're 11 points behind AKO Ultraman, who is still sitting at first, but we see the gap widening. Anxiety in third, GM Remy makes it all the way to fourth. Eva continues still in fifth. K9 Esports bumps himself up to sixth place. Legion Alpha breaks into top 9.
Wow, we can see that. But still, we still have Warseek PH on the 9, as still being the VIP club gatekeeper with consistent with 100 points. And you can see that on the other side, on the right side, hard to get with 96 points. And also Orange Esports 95, Ono Romeo with 84 points. But still, I want to say this, the top 12 slot race is still continue, because we still have another day tomorrow. And please guys, please, the team at the underdog team, please try to beat today top 12. Make yourself get into the top 12, and show us some good fight tomorrow, please.
AB Lighters back to 17th place. Back to where they started. Tomorrow is the last chance. You can say the same for Black Angel Maharlika, No Escape Revolt, Valhalla, knocked out of 12th. Ono Romeo replaces them there. But like you said, Bento, the race is still on. We still do not know who is going to break through that 12. I think it's fair to say that maybe, first to 6 is confirmed. But the rest still pretty much up for grabs. I mean, hard to get. It's tough, right? They drop all the way down to 10th. And remember, they were once in second place. It's the inconsistencies. Tough or hard to get. But, maybe tomorrow is going to be different, right? We're always hopeful for teams to show their best. But let's put that aside, because we have an interview with the winner of round 6. It's going to be Divine, and we'll hand the stage over to our friends on the BM side. It's going to be Hajiat and Abiek.
Let's go.
Alright.
Jangan nyorok, jangan nyorok. Bagi full sikit buka.
Okay, tak apa. Okay, alright. So, yang ni saya memang nak suka usik dia ya.
Awak suka?
Bagi saya.
Okay, awak
bagi saya
settlekan.
tanya dia, ya.
Awak settlekan.
Okay, Assalamualaikum newbie.
Waalaikumsalam.
Sihat newbie
Alhamdulillah sihat.
Macam mana perasaan newbie setelah hari ni punya permainan berjaya mendapatkan 2 kali buyah untuk hari ni?
Perasaan happy lah sebab buyah 2 kali.
Dia
Sebab malam gagal 2 kali.
Oh, so hari ni kira
So
bercara
hari ni repeat lah.
Repeat ah. Alright. So untuk yang kali ini, untuk hari esok adalah hari yang terakhir. Alright. So adakah pasukan Divine mampu untuk mengejar kedudukan pasukan Atroman?
InsyaAllah kita orang cuba yang terbaik lah. So dapat top 1.
Alright. Ada apa nak tanya biar tak?
Saya nak tanyalah, kenapa game yang tadi tu ada satu tak menjadi?
Game yang mana tu?
Game yang saya tak pasti, game yang kedua. Game
Kalahari.
Tadi tu. Itu dah kena set up, so kita orang tak expect lah benda tu.
Betul.
Okay. So untuk grand final nantilah dekat grand final, sebab kalau ikutkan korang memang dah confirm akan pergi ke grand final. Alright. So di grand final nanti, pada hari grand final nanti, siapakah tim yang korang rasa akan menghalang korang untuk menjadi juara?
Ya.
First mesti TKO lah, Ramen.
Tiga, aku nak 3 tim.
3 tim.
Oh, 3 Ramen, lepas tu K9 dengan AXT.
Alright. Anxiety.
Oh, ingat GST.
Tak payah pelik sangat.
Oh.
Pasal. Bukan. Alright. So itu saja untuk daripada caster. So newbie, tahniah kita ucapkan kepada pasukan Divine. So semoga berjaya untuk hari esok di peringkat akhir, hari yang terakhir nanti. Alright. So jumpa esok. Right. Bye.
Bye.
2 times booyah, and they are so happy. Yeah, it's fine on Hajiat doing that JNT joke. Who plays who have TikTok, they surely know the reference. But yeah, that's not what we're gonna discuss. But still, thank you so much for being with us until now. And yeah, Husky, can you have a bit summary of this whole day?
Oh, this whole day?
Yeah.
I mean, we already gave a bit of hint, right? A foreshadowing. Day of the underdog.
Yeah.
Right, Divine. Okay, even if we don't talk about the teams that got the booyah, No Escape Revolt, the decent showing. I mean, Ono Romeo has some spark of brilliance. AB Liger, of course, was the biggest surprise. Warsack Philippines as well. Overall, I think it's just an underdog day that really showed us that this competition is still going. I think that's what makes competitive Free Fire so fun, because at the end of the day, you do not know who's gonna win.
Yeah, but still we have one more day for each and every one of you that competing in this very tournament. But still, do your best, guys. Do your best,
Yes.
because tomorrow will be a different day with a different gameplay. So, Husky.
This is the end of the day 3, but like you say, right? Like Bento said, we have one more day tomorrow. So do remember to tune in at same time, 2 p.m. to find out who is gonna make it to the top 12. And until then, we're gonna sign off. My name is Husky. Here's Bento. On behalf of everyone in the broadcast team, wish you guys a good rest of the day. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye bye.
The Snapdragon Pro Series is brought to you by Snapdragon Elite Gaming and Monster Energy.
Yeah, I'm the best. I never stress. I know what's next. I'm who they test. Like we playing chess. But I'm unimpressed. So now let me flex. Ha, yeah, I'm a work. Through the struggle and hurt. Cause I know my worth. And I gotta be first. Ha, yeah, I gotta be first. Look, I don't want anyone's sympathy. I understand what it's meant for me. I give my focus and energy. If it's meant to be, then it's meant to be. But mentally, I'm undefeated. They hear that and say I'm conceited. Like there's no reason. Like I don't beat them and come back again just to teach them that when you work under pressure, you reach higher measures. They'll try and bring you down, but you cannot let them, and only get better and focus on cheddar. Eye on the prize and you'll become a legend. Like, when I'm in the room, it's a red alert. You wanna compete, well, get better first. I got 10 toes in the dirt. Push through the hurt just to show them my worth. I'm the best. Yeah, I'm the best. I never stress. I know what's next. I'm who they test. Like we playing chess. But I'm unimpressed. So now let me flex. Yeah, I'ma work through the struggle and hurt. Cause I know my worth. And I gotta be first. Yeah, I gotta be first. They don't know what's gotten into me. How'd I turn meaning?
Won't stop going till a player on top know it. Rooftop penthouse suite. If you really want it, gotta own it. Fly through it, we was at the lowest. Blood, sweat, tears, the components. Riding all year, now's the moment. We are not friends, we are opponents. Yeah, I'm coming for mine. Yeah, I'm making a play, the game on the line. Yeah, I've been on the grind. Yeah, I jump in the spot, I made it my time. Yeah, look in the sky. Yeah, the stars align on stage to shine. Can't stop it already. Emotional work and devotion. We put in this time. Look.